going on? How is it hang? Internet space of time? Is everybody good? Everybody feeling great? Everybody ready for a little hashtag Firebrand Fridays?
I'm feeling a good vibe right now.
I was talking to the nice people at home, person who lives above my head. Nobody asked you.
We'd be terrible upstairs neighbors.
No, we really would.
Oh no.
I don't have a broom. I don't have a.
It's gonna
I can
dance.
hit you.
Yeah.
The past 10
DRD.
years, I've been an upstairs neighbor, and I've never once had a noise complaint. So I think I'm good.
Welcome to Firebrand Academy, episode 6. Episode 6/7. It's a little weird. It's our 7th episode. It's the 6th episode, but it's our 7th episode. Welcome.
No. You know how this works. It's episode 6. We had one OVA in there, though. Come on. You know how this works.
I know
Don't
how this
go
works.
acting naive on this.
Hype train.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well,
Oh shit!
Yes!
there's shit popping off in the chat. Thank you, chat. But I
Trembling
ain't got
here,
time for that. I
Victor.
gotta tell you that we are here tonight to play a little bit of Zweihander, brought to you by the fine folks who are over at the Grim Palace Studios.
We're playing Zweihander tonight.
So we're starting episode 6 of Firebrand Academy, Project Justice. Dear Diary. Is it too cliche to start with Dear Diary?
Yes.
What? I'm doing the intro here. Don't step on my intro. I'll come up there. Dear Diary. Is it too cliche to start with diary entry with Dear Diary? Whatever. Had another dream about the bad times again. I know Dr. Beckard says to record everything here because it'll help me process, but Dr. Becker also said not to push too hard, so fuck it. I'm not pushing anything today. This is all because I saw that girl again, the one with the hair. God, why does she have to be here? I worked my ass off to get accepted here, and now I'm going to have some kind of fucking relapse or whatever, and it's not fair. Dr. Becker would probably say I'm projecting or something. Fine, it's not her fault. I just don't understand how she can call that thing her friend. That Luther or whatever. Doesn't she remember what they did to us? Every time I look at him, I just see Tahir wasting away on that bed. How can she stand it? How is she just okay with being followed around by that fucking monster all the time? I hate him. And I hate her too. I know I shouldn't, I know, but I do. The only person in the world who has any idea what I went through, and I hate her. Fuck my life. An excerpt from the personal journal of Carla Boone. We pick back up with our hapless trio. Shortly after, I need to turn my apologies a moment while I hide self-view. I don't need to see me while I'm talking. We pick back up with our hapless trio. I almost said heartless trio. Shortly after the events of last episode. As you may recall, the 3 of them were going into afternoon classes following their brief investigation of the school, of a certain art room in particular, and finding some hints or perhaps some evidence towards the impropriety of one art teacher, Mr. A. Stryker. There was a phone call made to a father, and a gauntlet, I think, was kind of tossed down, or at least implied, as someone pushed on his daughter, and his daughter pushed back very hard, which is good. And we saw Dougie briefly. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Sandra saw Dougie and decided to go to class, like you do, which makes sense.
They was getting into trouble. What else is new?
Nerd.
Best to, it's good when he is in trouble that you guys send him off to go be in, that you leave him hanging. That's a good thing to do to a friend. So, instead, we find ourselves in, well, I don't know if it's a fencing class exactly, but it's a class that involves fencing. These are the afternoon classes, and that's where things tend to take a bit of a combat focus for attendance here at Firebrand Academy. And this is a class that Well, I would say the three of you take together, normally, under normal circumstances. But very markedly, Esme, you're not there. No, I'm afraid you've been shot to the moon.
They didn't give me a pointy stick?
They don't feel it's appropriate to... What the fuck is going on up there?
You're fencing!
I'm doing something already.
Sword fighting.
As you were headed to this little sort of open, like a multi-purpose room kind of area. It's kind of just a room that doesn't have a bunch of desks and shit in it because you got to be able to move around to do a fencing on each other. Why do I say these words? Esme, you were actually stopped by a referee who requested your presence with. Oh dear, I have actually lost. I should have written it down for tonight's notes.
Peyton?
Do you happen to remember offhand the name of the student counselor you had been assigned?
Peyton Hodge.
Hodge, yeah. Do. Hodge. There we go. Mr. Hodge. Yeah, he's requesting your presence. It's kind of a short notice little check-in he would like to do with you. Out of the blue, as the three of you are heading into that particular class.
If we had met up after the phone call with Doug, he went completely silent and he never showed up where we're supposed to be.
You're the only
But
one
I
that
knew
knows.
where he went. But if I had met up with you guys before the class, I would have told you.
At the very least, you're meeting up at class. If you want to have passed along that information, I have no problem with that.
But Esme doesn't make it to class.
No, she's on her way there and gets intercepted by a referee.
Okay. Where do you want us to pick up the scene then? With Esme and the referee, or in fencing class?
If Esme has anything to say to the referee, by all means, but otherwise it's going to be quite insistent. So, do you have something to say to this referee, or are you going to simply go along with it?
Little Tin Buddy, is it really important?
Your presence is requested.
But, is it really heartfelt? Does he really need to see me right now?
I was given the message with great urgency. Your continued attendance to therapy sessions, or rather, your continued enrollment in this school is contingent on your attendance to therapy sessions. There we go.
Fine.
Ow.
Yeah. No tests, just therapy. Great. Yeah, I'll go. Fine, I'm coming. She,
Thank you.
goes to do this with behind the little ref,
It just sort of turns. It's completely the same all the way around, but yet it turns and floats in a direction. As you hustle it along, it just moves at the same fixed rate. They move at one speed.
how dare it be so cute and suspicious.
It just hovers along. Suspicious indeed, because as both Artyom and Xandra arrive in class, as you're coming in, there's just a ref in the corner of the room, and this is unusual. There's not typically one there.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, they're easily readily available, but they don't just hang out in classes, especially not quite so conspicuously. It's not floating, which is a little weird. It's just sitting on the floor, as if in some kind of ill-conceived attempt to be more inconspicuous. Don't mind me, I'm just a garbage can. It's fine. I'm just like a bollard somebody shoved in the corner. It's great. But I mean, its little blue eye is still just well, not blue, but it's black at the moment. But if anybody talks to it, it's still gonna start flashing. It's perfectly silent, perfectly still, sitting in the corner of the room. It's very strange.
It's in Alexa mode.
Just gonna...
It's listening.
Xandra crosses her arms and just kind of looks at it and squints and tilts her head slowly. This is the first time we've seen one just resting on the ground.
That's a good question. Let's go with yes, actually. They're usually floating. You've seen one touch the ground before? You've seen them scoop snow into their butts, for Christ's sakes, but...
And I just tilt my head a little more and just... It's actually touching the ground, right? It's...
Yeah. I think as you lean in, the anime version of this, it gets the little blue lines above its head.
I didn't know you could touch the ground.
Yes, we are capable of sitting on the ground. And its little blue highlights flash, of course, with its voice.
You look like a trash can.
Commentary noted.
You're welcome. Xandra is gonna just edge back towards Artyom.
Did you have fun time with small robot?
It confuses me. Where's Esme?
I do not know. I thought she would be arriving soon.
She should have. Class has started.
He's just stretching near his gym bag.
Actually, you're still near the friggin' referee. I'll just say the referee overhears you regardless. Actually, Esme, how do you pronounce your first name? Is it Esmeralda?
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay. I don't know.
She hasn't had to say it out loud to a lot of people. Sorry.
Okay. Please do not be concerned. Student Esmeralda has been asked to attend a short notice emergency therapy session.
That's something to be concerned about.
Please do not be concerned.
That's absolutely something to be concerned. Oh my god, robots have no feelings, and Zan's just gonna like.
What emergency
okay, I will
therapy?
Say your character does know that she has an assigned student counselor.
Yes, but an emergency therapy session is never a good thing.
Therapy session and emergency are two things I do not associate together. This is bad, yes?
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
It's very routine.
No.
I do not believe you.
It doesn't respond. Like, it has nothing to say to that.
Well, do we attend class or do we go check up on?
Students are required to attend classes in order to continue attending Firebrand Academy. Student failure to attend classes may be met with academic disciplinary actions.
Make like 3 and go away.
I think you mean leave.
I do not understand the request. I am sorry. I have been assigned to this room. I am here for your safety and for the safety of the school.
I do not believe you.
It says nothing. Fucking God.
Fine. I guess we'll just have to attend class. It being a physical activity, though, we should both make sure to shower before class. Not together. They're locker rooms. Separate.
Don't you shower after?
No, you want fresh surface for sweat.
Hey, are you guys excited about today's classes? From behind you is the excited, peppy voice of your neighbor Lee.
Turn around.
Yeah, she's already in fencing gear and she's holding like a foil.
Oh.
You seem very excited yourself.
Yeah, I really love fencing. It's kind of great. It's one of those things that I've always done since I was little, and it makes me really happy when I do it. So today I'm extra happy.
Question. Referee, will you assist with training today?
I am here for your safety and for the safety of the school.
I do believe that Lee's outfit may not be up to safety standards. Would you please inspect?
A moment. Processing. For any inquiries regarding course curriculum, please direct them towards the fuck would they be called? Please direct them towards the appropriate educator.
Well, then how is there anything that you can tell if safe or not if you do not inspect?
I am here for your safety. I am also here for the safety of the school. This is
You're bad at job.
It says nothing. Thank you for your feedback. It has been logged.
So I called it a trash can, and you called it bad at this job. I think our job here is done, Artyom. Can I speak with you for a second?
Sure. As we walk towards locker rooms.
The referee? I think it's just a security thing, you guys. It's fine. I mean, it's creepy, but sorry, I didn't mean to call you creepy. That's really mean. It's okay.
I need to get
feedback has been noted.
I need to get pre-workout shower in. Start walking towards the locker rooms, making very obvious moves.
I can't go in that one.
That's why I said you should take shower in yours.
Okay.
And I will see you in gym afterwards.
From the front of the room.
Shit.
I'm pulling up a random name generator. Don't mind me, because maybe I just don't know the name of your instructor because it hasn't come to me yet. There we go. Their name is Pyro Mendez? What is this, a Star Wars name?
Are they a Mandalorian?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'll train here. I don't.
Give me something a little more.
Could just be Mendez.
Carlton James. Bingo. Done. From the front of the room. Excuse me. Where the two of you going? Your teacher, one Professor Professor James? I don't know what the fuck. Coach James? He's a fencing coach. Fuck it. Coach James, the front of the room. The class is just starting. If you could get...
Pre-workout shower.
You can't possibly be serious.
Very serious. It is tradition in Russia.
In Russia.
Yes.
In the Russia.
Really?
Yes.
I spent 14 years in Russia. I've never heard of this.
I don't like fencing.
Okay, well now you've offended me personally, which I do not appreciate.
I was trying not to. Hence why I was going to take very long pre-workout shower.
Okay, well, but instead, here's the thought. You could go and pick up one of those foils, yeah? And you could pair off with, Robin, if you come over here, please. You two. You and this fine young person here could maybe work on your fencing techniques, because this is part of the curriculum.
I'm terrible at fencing.
I know. That's why we wish to teach you how to do it.
May I try and incorporate it into my style?
Sweet merciful Christ. Yes, that's the idea. Artyom.
Okay.
What? No, don't throw anybody. Artyom, what are you doing?
Fencing!
No, that is a chair. What are you doing?
I said I would incorporate fencing into my style. This is what I fence with.
Xandra's in the back, just with her head in her hand.
Coach James points at you, like very emphatically with his hands. Andros, Sinclair, you're on his team, right? Do you have any control over this animal?
Does it look like I can control that?
I would. Artyom?
Yes? Are you saying that this is not legal weapon?
Again, I would like to direct your attention to the wall over there, where we have a number of foils in a little rack. Do you see the little rack with the tiny swords on it? Do you see them, Artyom?
They seem ineffective.
Yes, Artyom, they would be.
I do believe the chair would have been better choice.
They're not meant to actually go through you, Artyom.
Then they are very bad weapons.
That's the point!
Students who break Firebrand Academy furniture may be subject to disciplinary action. You see, you listen to the little tin can. It'll be very upset with you if you break one of the chairs. So maybe don't do that, and instead pick up one of the swords, square off with the student I've assigned you to, yeah, and then we start going through some drills. It's just a little fencing 101. It's a fabulous sport with a long history, and maybe, just maybe, you might learn something through that little head of yours.
I'll take him to the back wall.
Please.
I pull Artyom to the side and I just start walking us slowly and I'm like, keep your voice down. But I haven't heard from Dougie since he went running screaming from the second chair of the student council after stealing his phone.
This may be why I'm trying to get us out of this class right now.
I don't think with them here it's a good idea, but we might need to go afterwards to some place we're not supposed to.
I don't have anything better in my mind for getting us out of here. I was trying to make it go faster.
Why
Something
don't you
wrong with
square up
Dougie?
against me and hurt me and we go to the nurse's office? I can fix
Lee is just
myself.
Are you sure?
Suddenly over Xandra's shoulder. Something wrong with Dougie?
Who was this? Over
Lee.
shoulder?
Lee.
Lee, she just kind of like pops back up there. She's
Well,
got a little foil.
I haven't heard from him in an hour or so. He called me before.
Well, he's probably in class. I'm in class right now. You're in class right now. We're in class right now. Sorry.
Yes,
you know
we
that.
are.
Yeah, he was...
Xandra is going to help me learn the art of fencing.
Yeah, that's why we're in class. It's pretty great. You know, I've been doing it since I was a kid. I could probably lead you some pointers. So the first thing you should definitely do is keep your guard up.
I
Like
trust
you-
Xandra more than I trust you.
And oh, well, that's okay if you don't want to spar with me.
I might
think
hurt you.
I know. I think you might actually have more skills than Artyom in this situation. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm really good with the sword, actually. I mean, I don't want to brag. Bragging's kind of like not my thing, really. But
You should brag, especially if you're good at something.
oh,
I look forward to less wrestling classes.
I don't.
Oh yeah, you're really good at wrestling. I bet you could teach me so much.
Surprisingly, I'm not good at sewing.
But I bought you those needles.
I use them
Oh,
on
good.
people.
Yes. Hey, fencing
you
sword
can
is
knock
like
that.
really long needle. This should be easy for you.
You think so?
Okay. Yeah, we shall prepare. He walks over, gets two of the swords, walks over while handing here. Stab me in forearm, very, very, very hard. And then gets back into position. Okay. Teach me this art of stabbing.
I think we're supposed to listen to the teacher to do that.
And yeah, and he's like up at the front, basically giving like some very basic instructions about like standing and posture. And Fox doesn't know very much about fencing, so that's why she's narrating what the teacher is kind of pushing along. Again, some of us haven't studied Florentine style over here. We don't know.
Florentine is just too
I know.
specific.
It's a running gag. Because you mentioned it one time, and I thought
You
that it
weren't
would be
running, you did a
hilarious.
lot of rolling. So
Yeah, I like to play Dark Souls. What's up, nerd?
Fucking nerds everywhere I look.
in okay, so he gets into position. We spar now, yes?
I'm gonna look at the teacher. I'm gonna spar with Artyom because it seems that's the only way to keep him.
Yes, if it will keep him, like, it's not who I assigned you to, and there's a reason I do that. But trying to put you with a student who's a bit more experienced and wouldn't hurt you. That was kind of the goal there. But you know what? I'm going to respect your autonomy as a tiny human. Not tiny human, you're huge. Sorry, that's something Fox says to children. She calls them tiny humans. Anyway, little bit of bleed over there. My apologies. As this
Not yet.
wonderful giant boy, if you can keep this absolute animal from murdering you, and you from murdering him, that is fabulous. Instead, Robin, you just come over here, then pair off with Charlene. Yes, okay, that's perfect, fine. Now then, where was I? And he continues to like talk about. So you want to put your feet like this.
If we've gotten to the part where we're sparring,
You have. Like he just continues to explain, and then yes, like at some
might
point
be
he's like,
more believable if you do it to me.
You're the one that is expert with needles.
This isn't a needle. This is a sword.
Yes, it's pretty much same concept.
No, not when you're normally used to hitting nerve endings.
Pointy end goes in the person, yes?
Both ends are pointy on a needle.
Looks at the bottom of the foil. Hey, if you push hard enough, it could.
oh, tech. No, Artyom, you want to use the front point, the pointy part here. This is just
Thank you, Lee!
yeah.
It is greatly appreciated!
Greatly appreciated.
Good one. You should keep your guard up. Your elbow. You need to turn that.
Ah, yes. Puts his elbow forward.
Oh my god, I'm gonna try to stab Artyom.
PvP, let's go.
So here's the thing, though. Artyom isn't dodging. He wants this to happen.
Yes.
It's really more a question of how badly you stab him, and that you actually hit his arm and not something wrong. But you've got enough aim that, like, aiming at the weapon, I think, is trivial. Weirdly, I think I need a brawn toughness test out of you.
Oh.
Out of her, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Oh.
my.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I
I
said
need-
it'd be.
I need to know how badly you're gonna hurt
What
him.
level is this?
That's what I'm thinking about.
We have fortune.
I need to roll a 35.
That's fine. I've done this. You've done this. We've all done this once before,
you're
at
not-
least once.
because she does have, like, she's strong compared to a normal people. Like, she's not strong compared to Firebrand Academy, relatively speaking, but I know that compared to normal humans, she's quite strong. and you're standing very still and presenting a clear target, this is at least routine. This is at least a +10.
Okay.
It would be easy, but there's reasons.
No.
Fortune.
Do I want to use fortune?
Fortune.
Try it again.
Yeah,
Try it
fortune.
again. You got
I'm
this.
not trying to kill you. I am trying to believably make a dent in whatever the fuck this is.
Chat, give us your spirit energy.
Russia.
No.
Shit.
It's because chat didn't give us spirit energy.
Cat, this one's on you.
Yeah, it's on you. Clearly, there's
You
science
requested
behind
something
this.
brawn out of
You
someone whose Dunkstead is.
you turn up, your little hand goes up in the air. Just as the man instructed you, you take your step forward, you lunge. RTM holds his little arm up, and it hits the bone or something, glances kind of off, slides forward, and just sinks right into like his clavicle. And it sinks in there like about an inch or so. Whack!
Oh! I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh my god.
I'm gonna want you to roll damage.
Okay, and that's a d6 plus combat, right?
Uh-huh.
6.
No damage. My damage threshold is a 10.
There is a tiny trickle of blood. RTM, how do you react to this?
There's a moment of just silence.
And Sandra going, oh shit!
He just
There's
kind
also
of
like a weird cut on his arm too, as it kind of glanced through. So
He
like his
just-
arm's been sliced open a little.
he looks around and then throws himself backwards as far as he can. Oh!
All right, fucking Mr. Satan over here.
Just tumble.
What do you break as you fall?
What? What?
You crash into something.
Oh no.
Now, this room's relatively empty. It's kind of like I said, it's like a multi-purpose room dojo kind of setup.
The rack
There's-
of blades.
Beautiful. So yes, continue to narrate your fall.
Just oh! And he just throws himself backwards. Tumbling, occasionally coming up to his feet again, and then continuing to tumble backwards.
Ubery into the knives.
Before he just at the final somersault, backwards somersault, comes back up and then turns and almost dives into the rack. Screaming "Bashamoy!" as at the last moment as he crashes, trying to stand up, grabbing at things and just pulls it down on top of him.
Xandra at this point, halfway through the tumble, has dropped the blade and is just hands over mouth, just like... There's,
The whole... Go ahead.
there's no possible way.
The whole class falls deadly silent. Like, moments before, it had been clattering and stepping and you know, on guard, like all that shit. You could hear a pin drop. Fucking the coach James, he just kind of like slides his eyes over in that direction. Oh dear lord.
Do you...
And Lee, for her part, like just kind of like, I told him to keep his guard up.
I
We're
didn't
gonna come back.
think I could hit that hard.
And on that, our scene cuts over.
Perfect.
Fucking unbelievable.
I can't cause enough chaos compared to that. I should be good.
I was planning to cut to your scene much more quickly, but then they started hatching a scheme, and I was like,
I love this. You could have
have
just
to
said I
look-
have to poop, but you know, there's also that.
That ran through my head, but apparently it was, you know, Russian culture to take pre-workout showers for 25 minutes.
It's the cats in the hallway with the cups.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
my
the one with
God.
the, like, shake that knocks 26 of them down.
honestly, if you just said I had to poop, Coach James might have gone for it even. No, it's Russian tradition. I lived in Russia for quite some time.
I can vouch for the fact that they do take enormous shit.
He's not the brightest nor the cleverest, but he means it.
He's the goodest.
The sweetest.
He is the goodest boy.
He means it all.
You're a golden retriever.
Yeah. Mr. Peanut Butter over here. It's great.
Oh no.
Fucking, where was I? I was, right. On the other side of campus, in front of the door to Mr. Hodges' little office, stands our good friend and neighbor, Esme. The receptionist, I guess, guy at I assume, like, yeah, he probably has some kind of like a front desk essentially to this area of the faculty area. Like, as you approach, he just kind of like looks up and says, "Oh yes, Esme, you can go right in. He's expecting you."
I hope so. He sent something to fetch me.
He kind of like goes back to his computer and we're like, eh.
She's just idly complaining as she's walking up to the door. This is all it took for me to get kicked out. I mean, really, I probably could just leave, right? Then I could just leave, get kicked out right now. Just not show up to knock.
Yeah, come in. Esme, excellent. Please come in, close the door. He's sitting at his desk in his office full of little knickknacks and books and yeah, his wonderfully busy room that is in no way relaxing like it should be. But it's homey. It's very cozy.
Want to touch the things? Cannot touch the things.
You're welcome to take a seat, but I know how you like to stand or pace or otherwise move around. It's fine.
She's kind of helping herself to all the random things. So why is it really important right now that we're supposed to meet up with everybody?
Yeah. So I know this is a little unusual. I kind of pulled you out ahead of we wouldn't normally be meeting for a couple of days. However, I got word of something that has me a little concerned.
Is it because I wore my boxers outside my room? I don't think that's too bad. They're really just shorts, but
You got it in one right there. You just knocked it out of the park.
I zipped the fly. I have a safety pin on the fly, so it's not like I showed anybody anything bad.
Which we do appreciate. But it is let's call it, it's a little south of where we'd like to be on the dress code around here. And it was an assembly, Esme. Not just that you left your room, you attended an assembly in your bedclothes. And that just had us a little concerned. I was wondering, how have you been sleeping, Esme?
I don't know. Just in my bed? She looks very proud of herself for the moment.
Very good. Yes,
it was just like I wasn't ready to, and it was really short notice. We didn't find out right away that there was going to be like a big meeting. That's not normally when we go and do things in the courtyard. So I wasn't ready, and I had bad time management skills.
That's one of many things I'm sure we can work on. So it's because you were running late then. You thought it would be appropriate to leave your room undressed?
I was dressed, just shorts. Dressed in shorts.
Apologies. Dressed inappropriately then. Can we agree to that? It was an inappropriate mode of dress.
I guess. Okay. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt anybody.
No.
I didn't touch anybody.
You certainly didn't, and we're that's good. That is a positive. It's a good thing to focus on. It's just that when we act out like this, even when we don't necessarily mean to, sometimes it's just things that happen. We get impulses. They can be very hard to control. It concerns the people around us. It harms them in a way. It's not like, I know everybody here likes to fight, and so we tend to think of harm as, I punch you, you punch me. Ooh, I've got a bruise or a broken bone. It's awful. That's harm. But there are other ways we can kind of harm the people around us, and such as causing them distress. And that's why we're a little worried about the distress that you might be causing to the other students by stepping out of your room like that. So we just we just really wanted to get an idea of what the reasoning behind that was, because we're concerned about you, Esme. You know, had a very you've had a very trying time, and we just want to help you continue to work through that. Do you understand?
Y- Yeah, okay, I won't wear my boxers in public anymore. I'm sorry that hurt. I'm sorry that me and my boxers hurts people. And she kind of like,
Oh, my heart.
can I go? Because they're waiting for me, and I didn't get a chance to. I should. Oh, tell them where I am. And she's like fumbling for her phone.
So that won't be necessary. I'm sure your friends understand with the. If they talk to any of the referees, I'm sure that they'll let your friends know.
Yeah, the referee said you were gonna kick me out if I didn't show up.
Did they now? That's not quite how that works. They have a little bit of a bluntness with words, I'm afraid. They're not quite as, nuanced as you or I.
I mean, because that's weird, because, like, I didn't even get a choice to be here. There was no choice. I'm here because I was told I have to be here, and now the little tin guy says that if I don't do the right thing, I get kicked out. Is that true?
There are circumstances whereby a student could be expelled from Firebrand Academy, yes, but I think it's more. It would be a bad look on your permanent record if you didn't attend these little meetings of ours. Which I want to stress, Esme, you're not being punished here. This isn't a reprimand. This is out of concern. If there's. Let me frame this a different way. Clearly, I've distressed you, and I'd like to apologize for that. Is there anything that's been bothering you lately? Anything unusual?
The thing that puts us
happened?
together is broken. The thing that puts me back together, my friends back together, is broken.
Okay, can you?
Wouldn't that bother everybody?
Scribble.
I'm
Right.
This is super normal. The thing that if Xandra was bleeding out on the floor from a bullet wound or something from some random kid, I know we're not supposed to have guns, but okay, make it a sword. A sword. We have swords. Imagine Xandra gets stabbed by a sword, or Artyom gets stabbed by a really big sword, and he's bleeding out. Not to be confused with a really thin, tiny sword. That thing is supposed to make sure that we don't die here, that we could suffer any kind of pain and broken, and it kind of brings us back. But it's broken.
So you're talking about the referee network?
Yes.
What's wrong with the referee network?
It had flaws. It lost data.
Oh yes, I heard that there was some kind of a security breach, but that it's currently being investigated, and they're.
If one thing's broken, what other things could be broken? They're not reliable at all. Don't you think?
Necessarily true. I mean, think about it, Esme. Think of them like a car, right? The radio can be broken on a car, but the car will still drive.
What if the electrical's wrong in the entire thing? What if it's a baseline symptom? Like when your head hurts and it's really because you haven't had any food for a really long time and that your kidneys are breaking down.
Tell me, do you have these kinds of Fox is losing her words here. Do you have these sort of like apocalyptic thoughts often? Do you usually go down these sorts of these doom paths, if you will? These is that common for you?
You know, it was a lot of my life, maybe about many years. So yeah, I guess. Can I go back to my friends now? Or do you want to ask if I've suffered anything other horrible things that make me think about other horrible things? You know very well. Apocalypse.
You're absolutely right, Esme.
Thoughts?
I apologize. Well, I'll see you during our usual sessions then. And yeah, stay close to your friends. I think that they're a good grounding force for you. Yeah?
Cut to.
Cut back to.
No, it just shows that one moment, that flash.
Unless Esme's got something here real quick after that, because he is going to like kind of let you go at that point. So Artyom got stabbed, and then
With a really small sword.
and then stood up and had several swords sticking into him at several points because he just threw himself into a wall full of swords.
Stands up completely calm and collected. May I please go to nurse?
Just go, get out of, leave.
Thank you.
Maybe don't come back. That'd be fine. Just go.
You just start... As he's walking, they're falling out and clattering to the floor.
Should I walk him to make sure he actually gets there?
Just go.
Is Anne just
No.
gonna walk out of the room? But just literally have to stuck a fist against her face and a knuckle into her mouth and bite down to stop from actually laughing.
See? It worked out perfectly.
Like as the door closes, like the camera lingers in the room, and Lee's just. I really did tell him to hold his guard up.
Oh.
Yeah, and you guys are outside. You guys are outside in the hallway.
This was perfect plan. I told you. Small. It's just like Needle. It's just larger. I used that knowledge against them. Do not worry. You did not hit me that hard. I am fine.
He's covered in blood. Except for his forearm. It's cut but not bleeding. The rest of him is just blood. Small amounts of blood. Like, it's not gushing. It's just like, I am fine. Painted red.
I mean, this actually might be beyond my capabilities.
Oh no, this is small cuts. I've bladed harder in my life. We will go just use Vaseline and look great.
No. Okay, we find Esme and then we actually take you to the nurse to get cleaned up and then we can do what we want to do and go find Peggy. Okay?
Or we stop by shop class, grab super glue, and then move on to Dougie anyway.
That's not how healing works.
It's how I fix cuts all time. Just
Well,
squeeze
now
together,
you-
put strip of super glue, keep holding it together, release, and boom,
Okay, well,
stitches.
Now you have me. Let's go get Esme.
Students who misappropriate school supply. Disciplinary action.
I'm gonna take him to the nurse.
Actually, there is a referee out in the hall. There's 2 referees out in the hall doing their little thing, but
Yeah,
Let us go to nurse.
we're gonna go past the counseling area on the way.
oh shit. I totally forgot about something that I should have commented on, Esme, while you were in that room. By the way, I forgot to fucking mention. Because I'm not used to lockdown either. When you went into Hodge's office, there was a freaking referee in there.
Oh!
Sitting on the floor in the corner.
Oh.
You would definitely have noticed it on the way out, even if you didn't notice it on the way in. On the way out, like next to the door, it's just like just hanging out there.
Hmm.
So heads up about that. There was one of those in his room. So yeah, where are you two knuckleheads headed?
So we'll meet up at in the counseling area.
We're heading towards the counseling area, like the path that Esme would take, like the normal main hallway before we actually head out. We're gonna pick up Esme on the way to actually get you bandaged before we do what we need to do.
I am
Actually-
fine. These are not serious injuries.
I think it's fair to say that the student council would be hanging out in the medical building. Honestly, these are related fields.
Okay.
So you heading in that direction makes a lot of sense, and you don't get like you make a perfunctory explanation to one of the referees, and then are sort of let on your way. It's like I will be.
It
checking
asks
this with
where
Coach
I'm
Jenny.
going, and I just point at the blood.
I am bleeding.
Please proceed immediately to the medical area.
That
Thank
was my
you.
intent. Thank you.
Actually, as soon as you talk to it, if that's what you say to it, its little blue siren comes up, and it kind of like whoops around behind you and follows the 2 of you down that direction. Please proceed immediately to the medical building.
I am proceeding.
We're gonna walk in the general area, but keep an eye out for Esme, and when she comes back, I'm just gonna motion for her to just join us.
Esme! I am bleeding!
Who did it? She's just.
Yeah, it's like a T intersection. Like you're kind of walking like this, and Esme, you're walking the other direction, being followed by your own little referee.
Who?
Oh,
Who we're gonna?
It is
we're gonna
fine.
fuck them up. What'd they do?
It was me.
Oh, that makes this complicated, doesn't it?
oh no, I mostly did it to myself.
Don't say that too loud in front of the therapist's office. They don't like that.
The guy at the desk just kind of like looks up, like, you what?
Let's go get you bandaged.
Emergency room's down that way.
It is called a work.
Of art? What? I don't get it.
It is wrestling term. We shall go.
Okay.
The little the referee that was following Esme, as soon as it gets up to where you are and are bleeding, and it turns to look at Artyom, and then its own little siren deploys, and kind of does the flashing. Please proceed immediately to emergency medical.
I already have one.
And it just goes right behind that one,
Oh my god, we have a parade.
and they form up next to each other, following you down.
We're gonna walk over to the general emergency medical area.
This
Yeah,
guy's texting you. The fuck is going on?
Haven't heard from Dougie since I last saw him. Want to look for him. Needed to get you first.
Oh, we're cutting class?
There's a moment where your phone gets those ellipses of reaction from Xandra, of like she's typing and it looks like you're gonna get a really big response, and then it's just yes.
This conversation is going on while like someone in scrubs is just like trying to let's just say, hang on. No, some of your cuts are definitely deep enough that they could use stitches. Most of them could be bandaged, but some of them, like this one right here, is pretty intense.
With a 65 toughness base chance, would you say that I'm cool to just kind of sit there and just?
Actually, yeah. If you just want to, I
could
would say
knock
go
him
ahead and
out.
roll for me. But for you, this is easy. That's a +20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you hit the roll in 85.
An 85 base chance.
Yeah, like you
not flinch
probably
at
will roll, but
stitches.
I want to know if this is too much for the. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just it's whatever. He's like, okay, so this may hurt. And like he tries to go and like he goes to put the needle in and it like bends a little. And he's like, oh boy. And then we cut over and we get that other conversation. Is in the background. This
You
guy's
just
trying
see
to sew
the
up and
chat
clean up Artyom.
bubbles of the text pop up above their heads where they're talking to
Yes.
each other.
Yeah, a little whoop whoop.
Yep.
Esme's probably been prompting via the text, like, wait, where's Dougie?
Underground tunnels. ...
Urban spelunking? I've wanted to do this for my entire life, and I've only had a very short life, but this sounds like a lot of fun!
You get a response from Xandra that's, my father told me to keep my head down, in quotation marks. And then just, and insults my intelligence. So, urban spelunking.
There's the eyeballs looking one direction, fire, and then the smiley devil emoji. That's all you get.
Jesus, kid, you're made out of leather or something?
I train very vigorously in cold water.
Yeah, you must. Well, I'm impressed. Whatever you're doing, you should bottle it. Make a lot of money.
I do not fit inside small bottles.
I'm gonna clean up your friend here. You two don't have to wait. I can send.
I
you
need
back
them for
before the
emotional
thing-
support.
Yeah! Oh, she runs over, is like, it's gonna be okay.
I am distraught.
It'll
so
be
upset.
fine.
Normally, I would make you roll a guile or a charm here. Whatever. Okay. Let me finish this up.
Just a completely expressionless, you'll be fine. Just in the background, like, yeah, you're fine.
Which, he kind of like the nurse kind of like looks over at you and then he looks back at Artyom and looks back over at Xandra. Goes back to gauze.
Cool.
A minute or two later, yeah, he's finished. He's like, hey, you're patched up. Do you want like any Tylenol or anything, kid? We can give you painkillers, but
A lollipop, maybe. It is
Esme
what
can't
I got
see it,
when
though.
I was a good boy at the doctor.
no, of course. he like looks around, like and then like kind of wheels over, opens up a drawer, and pulls out what you can only assume must be like his lunch bag.
Oh my fucking
Pops
god!
it open, rustles around. It's like
Granola bar?
I got these two Jolly Ranchers, watermelon and the green ones.
Hey, good flavors. Esme's rummaging around in her pocket.
Which one would you like?
I'll trade you a lollipop for the watermelon. Apple. I take it back. Apple.
I will take the apple.
Here, you got. He just like hands him over.
Takes
you
it and
can
just immediately
work it
takes it.
out.
I don't want the lollipop.
He
This
looks
is
over
cordial.
at Sandra. Are you good or?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got half a Reuben. But...
No, thank you. I can get my own lunch, but I appreciate the offer.
Great. You guys can go back to class now. I'm gonna log this.
Oh my god, if we get candy every time we get hurt. I didn't get candy every time I got hurt. Is it just because you're special and everyone loves you? All the teachers?
Yes. No, this is the way everyone should treat you.
The exit is out that way, and if you head down the hall and make a right, just follow the signs. This little guy will take you there. He's just gonna.
Thank you. Make sure you stock up on lollipops. It would make bedside manner much more agreeable.
Oh, keep that in mind, you extremely strange Russian boy.
Everyone keeps saying that.
It's almost as if the same person keep reaching for something to call you. And as it goes without saying, but there was a referee in the room during this whole exchange, and it had landed, and now it's kind of like back up and floating, and it kind of floats over to the three of you rather.
Is this thing gonna follow me when I have to change my tampon too? I'm getting real fucking weird, and
Yes, our referee is allowed to follow us into restrooms.
How would they respond to that? Firebrand Academy respects the privacy of bodily functions for its student body.
It respects the bodies of student body. It respects student bodies. I think that is actual word joke that works in English.
Do we need a guard to go on a walk?
Classes are currently in session, and students should return to classes.
okay, but I have really bad anxiety and I need to go for a walk. Otherwise, I need. Yeah, that's my therapist.
If you are
It says on
having
my
a mental
file.
health crisis, I can direct you towards a mental health crisis professional.
It is in
Would you
in her record that she must take walks. It is part of medication.
Accessing records.
Shit.
She just stares deadpan at it, and there's like a
Yes.
There's a blue ring spinning around, like it's a little blue dot spinning around.
I am in need of my medication.
Its little ring stops. Accessing records. Spin.
We slowly back away while it's accessing all our records. Do you think we can leave?
And I just look over at the supposedly other ones just wandering around.
I mean, yeah, there's other ones in the hallways, just kind of.
Yeah.
It is okay. We can discuss when we get back to our room when I take medication.
Student Artyom Sokolov, you do require fake name of drug.
An actual
Specialized-
rejection medication is Hyventra.
Azopena Horzadrine. I don't know.
Yeah! Horzadrine!
Damn it, I don't know. I just picked syllables.
That's fine. No, honestly, it sounds like it could be a legitimate medication as someone who works in pharmaceuticals.
Let's go get you your horse. Let's go.
As someone who takes a lot of pharmaceuticals, I'm on so many drugs.
Okay,
So
so
casually just dissociated into the distance.
it is coming up on time for me to take new dose. It would be better if I took it now.
And you lost so much blood, I want to make sure you don't fall.
It's just true.
Lot of blood on
Professor
that
James
boy.
did say we didn't have to return back to class. You can access that in your records. There is a sitting trash can, one of you there, watching the situation.
That's true. Holy shit.
Yeah!
He did say that. That's really good. Because I was about to make you roll for, like, how do you lie to a robot? Because it doesn't care. It can't be convinced.
Divide 0!
But then, yeah, Sandra with the rules lawyering.
That ain't
Confirmed.
rules lawyering. That's just paying attention to narrative.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, essentially. Not rules lawyering, but yes. Playing these things against
Zandra's
themselves.
highest stat is intelligence.
Yeah.
And we'll use it.
Sorry, this is my way of saying fucking well done.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's so good. It's so good that I lost my train of thought. Okay, yes. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Let us go back to my room so I may take appropriate amounts of pharmaceutical drugs for my condition.
And this thing like leads you to, like, it sticks with you to the exit because it was told to basically see you out of the building. Excuse me a moment. But it doesn't follow you past the threshold. It kind of just is like, this is the exit to the building. Please proceed through this doorway to leave the building. And then
Through it, but not
once you
through
leave,
Xandra is just like,
I know how to use doors.
okay.
You
Just
didn't
wanted to
exactly
verify.
plant
Puts
anything.
fist through window.
No, God!
No.
Please, God, no.
referee tackles you, applies tasers until unconscious.
I could knock you unconscious.
Oh.
It's fine.
No, he knows how to use doors.
Yeah.
My friend's very tired. Pinch, drop.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. You yes. As you head back out, like
score
you
with
aren't
an arrow
stopped
spray.
by another referee because they can talk to each other. And they just sort of they float around and they like, as best you can tell, they're taking note of you. It's hard to know. They're perfectly round and you can't tell which way they're facing. You just know which way they're moving. But they're kind of all over the grounds, you know, like there's nowhere you can really go that you don't see one somewhere in that general area. But you make it back to Sinclair Hall. And if you wish to, that you can then proceed up to your room, which you will unaccosted, like nobody's
It would
really
be
there.
the best place for us to speak, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
Probably.
several in the central lobby. Elevator or stairs?
Stairs.
Stairs.
You hit the stairs, and there's one sitting like on the floor in the bottom of at the stairs. As you come in, it floats up and kind of follows you up to each landing until you get to your room. And then once you get to your floor and you leave the stairwell, it kind of just like plonks back down.
Somehow these are even creepier than the guys with guns.
You would think it would give us a little more leeway, saying as how we were the one that found the issue.
It also makes us closest to issue.
Mm.
When you get out into like the main hallway of floor 6, like there isn't one that follows you, but you can see that there's one like patrolling the hallway. It's kind of floating along.
Artyom would keep his mouth shut. What about you guys?
Yeah. Xandra is sending the
Okay.
like 15th text over to Dougie.
Oh, back to the phone he called you on.
Yep.
Oh, okay. If you've been texting him this whole time, what have you been texting him?
You went dead quiet. What's going on? Are you
Okay.
are still being chased? Are you okay?
Marco.
When you get back to your room, you get a of your phone and look down, and you do get a message back, and it's just, oh hey.
As soon as we get back to the room, I just immediately just go, I'm gonna murder, and then call him.
Let's see here. How's that gonna go down? I gotta think here. It rings several times, and then eventually picks up, and you just kind of get silence on the other side of the line, and some like weird soft kind of clicking noises, and what sounds like Dougie trying to say something in fits and starts. Like he keeps cutting out, like he's speaking a full sentence, you're getting 10% of it. Oh hey. Weird, but I just the reception. How are you doing? Like that.
I love that so much.
You can barely make out what he's saying.
What are you on phone with?
Are you safe?
You say to that Can't really make what you're saying.
I'll text you. Text.
You're gonna give me a... What, God?
This is the worst.
I hang up.
It,
And then text him and go, I guess this is the only way we can communicate. Are you safe? You're muted again! Dougie,
To
you're
myself.
muted.
In the middle of you texting, you get another response from him. Like, phone, it pops up, and after his oh hey, wow, you sent a lot of texts.
oh my god. Your phone is very active. What is happening?
He hasn't answered a single one of my questions.
Ooh, do you know where he is? As
Underground tunnel.
slowly,
Last time I heard from him.
like crawling into the beanbag.
He said to tell you you're
Luther's
really
there,
cool.
but he's not saying anything. He actually just sits down next to you.
Hey, dude.
He said to tell you you're really chill or something like that.
Wait.
Last time I saw him running from
Wait. He's running from something?
a second student council. Second seated student
Oh,
council.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Heart emoji. Thumbs up emoji.
Are we sneaking into... You said that we were going underground. Are we sneaking? Are we sneaking?
I'm texting back. Are you still where I last spoke to you underground?
You don't immediately get a response.
I asked. We're gonna find out where he's at.
Did you know that my therapist wanted to know how I was sleeping?
Did you tell him that you were sleeping in bed?
Yeah, I took that one from you. I'm really sorry. He didn't seem to think it was very funny, but I remembered that you said it and it made me laugh. So, but he seemed really interested and that I upset people because I wore my boxers and that I was causing trouble.
Xandra
People
looks
were
over
upset by
and
boxers?
goes, "You know my skirt is shorter than your boxers, right?"
I'm hurting people because
No, you're not.
they were really interested in if how I was sleeping, and I wonder if other people have been complaining to him about. But the ref was in there and they're making that little face.
Next time he mentions you hurting people by wearing boxers, let him know that I would help him learn what it means to hurt people. I am helpful like that.
Your phone buzzes. It's a picture of Dougie somewhere dark giving you a thumbs up.
Blair Witch style.
So probably all I see are the thumb and
Yeah.
then maybe a shine of the eyes.
Yeah, basically. Like, it's very dark.
Do you need help? Is what I'm gonna send back.
But I want to go into the underground tunnels anyway, so let's just find out how he got down there. Ask him like what
I do
turns
not
he made.
think we should go into underground tunnels unless we have very good reason to.
Well, our dear close, your romantic interest is down there, and your
My
heart
what?
tells you to.
Oh no, he's not. Anyway, yes. I do not think he
Your phone has a
needs
text on
our
it.
what? Yes, he answers. Yes.
I got Templeton's phone. There's so much info on this thing. Holy crap.
Templeton.
Voop,
Thank you.
voop. The reception down here sucks. Voop, voop. Oh, yeah, I'm good. How are you?
What are you wearing?
ASL? I don't.
Xandra takes a picture of Artyom and Esme and sends it to Dougie going, Artyom thinks you're chill too.
Templeton?
Yeah, Templeton. You would know that this is Leonard Templeton, the number 2 of the student council.
Leonard, okay. All we had was Kirk.
Yes, Kirk Freeman
Kirk
is
Freeman?
number 3. Now you have Leonard Templeton, or sorry, yeah, Leonard. Leo for short. He goes by Leo, but Leonard Templeton.
Leo. I like that name.
Mm-hmm.
feel like I made a reference to something without realizing it.
So the second seat is Leonard.
Yeah.
The other one is Kirk.
Someone's Spooka? Spaka?
Is there going to be a Bones involved?
Oh shit!
That wasn't intentional? I thought that was 100% intentional.
Subconsciouses are
I
rad!
fucked that up. Oh, whoops.
I swear to God, if first chair isn't named McCoy, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Fuck. I'll have to think on this. 'Cause, no, she super isn't named McCoy, but I'll think on it.
Middle name.
I use a random name generator.
Oh,
Oh, well, that was...
your choices from said random name generator
Yeah,
say
that
a
is
lot
fair.
about your subconscious.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I did not even realize I'd done that.
Beautiful.
Star Trek.
It's art.
You send that picture and do not immediately get a response.
He's...
Why did he had the info that we asked for? Okay, Xandra will remember. Nikita doesn't, and I never wrote it down fully. What information did I pay him for?
Oh, you wanted
Exactly.
to know what kind of special training the student council was getting from the dragons.
Mhm.
So you
yeah.
asked him to go investigate.
That's right.
So he stole Leo's phone.
That's totally not necessary.
Listen, you don't, that's how it works. We don't want to do it ourselves and somebody else did
I
it.
figured he would rumor monger. I figured he would rumor monger, not steal.
You're very sweet.
Dude.
And I send that back as a text. I thought you would rumor monger, not steal. You're gonna get yourself killed. And I just send that off to Dougie.
Does he not know this is bad timing for running around the
Your
restricted
first
areas?
picture, it's still doing the little like spinning like it's sending.
Which means he's gonna get it a lot later.
So he's still in tunnels.
Yes. It says he's good.
Hmm.
I don't know where he's hidden himself, but he has Templeton's phone. Apparently, yep, yeah. That would make sense. That's who I saw chasing after him this afternoon? At some point, listen, I'm still reeling from the phone call with
Aw, that's really sweet of him. Is the text you get. It's a response to you. Well, actually,
Yep.
it's been a while, so you can figure out which one that's a response to.
Let's get there's refs down there.
Are there refs down here? We're in lockdown. Careful on your way up. Send.
There's no immediate response.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know what I'm sending. Because they're asking me questions and I'm like, I don't know.
Oh no!
What? What?
I just realized with school on lockdown, my replacement figures are going to be kept outside.
Well, they had to have a way to bring food and stuff in, so there has to be an exchange point.
And they can't stop mail.
Well,
Federally.
yeah, they can. In fact, the people can do a lot of things even when it's illegal.
I do
Sandra.
think the dragons might be able to say "fuck you" to post office.
They said "fuck you" to the moon.
I mean, as a dyed-in-the-wool lesbian, I gotta say, I've been trying to stop mail my whole life to no avail.
So, oh, lasers. This laser didn't come from a dragon, but a small Russian boy.
Large Russian boy.
Yeah, small. You're a
Large.
teenager. Yeah.
God, what would he say about the referees? Oh yeah, no problem though.
Do you want to meet up? And apparently there's referees around, but he said there's no problem. I asked if you wanted to meet up since, you know, we're technically excused from class right now.
We do have free reign, but we are being watched.
It's not exactly free reign.
No, it's not.
I was told by my father to keep my head down. So, I kind of don't want to.
Does seem like good advice, though.
Have you heard anything from trying to contact Maximum?
Oh, okay. Are you calling him, or
He sent him a text.
what is in the text?
Hi.
Oh my god.
The moment you send it, you instantly get back an auto reply that's just, "Hey, not at my phone right now. Keep it to the max. I'll get back to you when I can." Always love to make a player wretch.
I do believe that he does not care.
You sent him hi.
What'd you send?
I said hi.
No. You gotta be more personable than that.
Oh.
Xandra takes your phone and will stand behind Artyom and point at Artyom during the selfie, like...
He's going to take his best selfie.
Oh god, and send that to the.
Yeah.
A moment.
Pull up your camera.
Let me think.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Are we
I
are we taking this selfie?
Yes.
Good. Yes. Good. That'll give me time to think.
Yeah.
'Cause I was not anticipating this outcome.
Everyone can deal with my Captain America pants! Yeah!
What's up, Dad? Excuse me. Man, I'm really coffee tonight. Sorry, folks.
I do look like I'm currently being held hostage in this. I will send it to you. It will go up on the
Yeah.
Discord as
I'll
well.
slap a
Yep.
filter or two
I'll
on that
check.
nonsense.
I'll send it directly to you first.
Please do. This ought to be great. Yeah, that'll be give me a good way. Jesus Christ,
I look so angry!
that's not okay.
It's appropriate.
You get a text back. Well, first you get the auto reply immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not on my phone right now. But
still
keep it
think
to
he
the
does
max,
not
and I'll
want
get
to
back to you when I
speak to
can.
me.
And then, like, you see immediately, like, below that is, like, the little 3 dots of somebody's typing a message back.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Ooh.
God, what the fuck would you
it
say?
is the 3 little dots.
That means he's live at his phone. He's holding
Hey,
looking at your
Artyom!
message right now. Oh shit.
You're still hanging around with bad influences. What's up, my man?
I think he knows that you do not like him.
No, they're probably talking about me.
No, I think he's talking about me.
Oh.
Second text comes through. Heard about what's going on at the academy. Wild stuff. Hope everything's okay.
Yes, very wild. I am scared. Sweat drop emoji. Send.
Hold me, Daddy.
You get a text back. Don't worry. Pretty sure this will all blow over. Did you need something?
What was I asking him for other than you gave me? How did you get this number again?
No, you had the number. He gave it to you, right?
No, I had to.
GM doesn't remember. I don't recall that.
I don't remember. Yeah, I know you got selfies, but
No, I got selfies with him because I took them.
yeah. Esme took a bunch for you too. They're on her phone roll. There's just
I figured it was a potential number. I found it on the internet somewhere. So I put it in your phone.
It's really smart. You should see her
For
grades.
somebody that has access to telephone number, I feel as though you should have better information on his private life. I will have to look at websites that you go to.
RTM, I'm kind of busy right now.
If
If you're in danger, you should probably talk to someone at the school.
It just seemed like you were very close with the vice principal, so I thought you might know more.
Ooh.
The referees are very stalker-ish.
Get out of here, stalker.
What if we ask him who does he think we should talk to if we were in danger? What is it? Who's his top pick?
Who is your top? Send.
Xandra! grabs her fucking pillow and screams into it.
You get a text back that just says, no, he wouldn't say it to a 17-year-old. Fox, rein it in.
Age of consent.
That was not what he.
What's the safest way I can think to say this? Because again, he wouldn't say this to a 17-year-old. I'm always aiming for the top. You know that.
Yeah. He is always top.
What I wanted to say was, I'm always on top, baby. I'm not gonna say that to a 17-year-old kid.
Don't worry, Russian will fuck it up. It says he is always top.
That's not. Oh no!
Oh my
that's.
God. Oh my God.
Hey Xander, what do you think?
Oh my God, I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, Benny and I are close. You know that. We go way back. I know you've read To the Max. He's a good guy. You should trust those referees. I'm sure this will all blow over.
Did he just say to trust the referees?
That's what his text says. You should just
It
trust those
says
referees.
we
I'm
are
sure
to
this will all
trust
blow over.
referees.
No, fuck that shit.
This will all blow over.
Maximum says that it is. You also realize that you don't look at. Oh, that's the wallpaper. Yes.
No, it's totally fine. You sleep with worse.
Yes.
You sleep with worse. Artyom.
I paid for this one off Itch.io.
Wow.
18 plus stream, folks. That's what he sends back.
Tell him that referees aren't reliable because our shit was stolen and they didn't know.
Aha, yes. Referees were unreliable as we had things stolen from us. They lost footage. Monty said it was weird. Had long talk.
Found out his
Send.
favorite book?
Immediately, you get back. You been talking to Monty?
Yes, he is great friend.
We ate his pie.
He
Cake.
says,
I ate his cake.
Xander, your phone rings.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
It's whatever ringtone you have attached to your father.
Oh, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
As soon as RTM sends that text, like, yeah, immediately your phone. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Xandra
dun.
picks up. Hold on, guys, it's my
Is
dad.
it Doug? Oh, that's not Dougie.
Okay, that thing I said, kiddo, about keeping your head down, that applies to the Russian kid as well.
Mm-mm.
Too tall. It's hard to keep his head.
See,
I know he's really tall, Xandra, but if
he
you
was-
tell RTM,
he was
to
the one
knock
that
it
found
off.
the issue because our personal things were stolen.
I am sorry that you lost a notebook, but I would think you would understand.
I didn't tell you what I lost.
Oh, didn't he? Didn't you? Did you not?
Mm-mm.
Shit, he wouldn't have said that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna comment.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
That got sinister. Okay.
Apologies then. He would say, what did you lose?
My journal and school notes,
You are
Artyom's
calling
laptop.
me. You are calling me because you lost a notebook. Alexandra, that's why you're calling me.
No, I'm calling you because this is why we found out that there were issues with the you-know-whats. Because there were issues with exactly the moment that the things were stolen.
What do you expect me to do about that exactly?
I don't know. Let me in on what the fuck is going on?
It's their dad.
I would like an intimidate from you.
Oh.
This is going to be.
You can do it
Somebody's
opposed.
Oh, it's opposed. That's right. That's right. Thank you for
God.
reminding me.
Willpower
what is-
resolve.
Resolve. Yeah. Shit. What the hell is his resolve? Let me pick a number. Because I don't have him statted. Okay, yeah. Because
He's
very
one of
good.
those GM characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is intimidate and not interrogation?
Well, I guess it kind of depends on the tact here. Because you're trying to. I was thinking of it as intimidate in terms of you were trying to intimidate him into cooperating with you. But you're right. This could arguably be interrogation. I'll let you use whichever one you feel is more what Xander's trying to get at here. Which is to say
Definitely
whichever one's
more
higher.
of getting information from him. It's not the, you need to tell me, otherwise I will kill you.
Yeah.
It is in
Okay.
your best interest.
Okay. Yeah. I will gladly take that as an interrogation
Okay.
then instead.
All right.
Notes. His resolve, however, is quite high.
What's my difficulty?
Standard,
It's standard in an opposed test.
because it's opposed.
Usually.
I failed. Can I use a point of fortune?
We got scads of them.
I'm gonna say.
And that's a 9.
Now that's
Jesus.
not as good in an opposed test.
No, but I succeeded in my
So it's just the bonus of the roll.
6.
Okay, so yeah, he rolled a 25.
So it's
Shit.
2 plus his
Shit.
Willpower.
plus his bonus.
His willpower bonus.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be working backwards some math from the stat I just gave him, thinking about what makes sense. It would be. He would also have advances. Apologies, I didn't think I'd have to stat up maximum. Okay, so he's probably sitting on at least a 7.
Yeah, he would
So-
definitely be higher than my base 6.
So that would be a 9 for him,
Oh, fuck.
Honestly, if his
Plus his
willpower is halfway decent,
which
And-
it is.
he's at where he's at, then his willpower bonus should be more in like the 11-12 region.
Because mine's
Really?
an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's your bonus plus your
If he took 2 advances per
level.
square.
per tier.
Oh, that's true, because he would be 3rd tier, wouldn't he?
Yeah, if he's 3rd tier, then that's gonna be more than likely he's gonna be in the ballpark of 10 to
Yeah.
12 at least.
Yeah, he would actually be like a 10. So yeah. So with his 25 here, so his 2 plus, he's sitting on like a 10. So yeah, he let's see, I'm trying to remember what you said. In his best interest to come down. He hangs up on you.
Whoa.
That went well.
Take 1 point of conflict.
Oh, and he did a point of conflict damage to do it.
Yep. He
Okay.
just hangs up on you.
Okay. He stopped responding to me.
Xander, you get a text. Haha, I'm lost. Laughing emoji.
Should I ask him if he likes old English literature?
Oh, I think you should. Maybe we should go for a walk and try to find Dougie.
We're going in the tunnels.
Keep my fucking head down. And Xander just goes and pulls on like actual combat boots instead of the normal healed ones and just goes,
Ooh,
no,
kinky.
no,
Wait. We need a bag.
no, we're not kidnapping anybody. We're actually going to find.
What? No.
Do you see any light? I text Dougie.
Hey, man, you want to have rope and duct tape and a knife and...
It still sounds like kidnapping.
Oh. Okay. Well, we could do that too, but that wasn't really what I thought.
Luther leans over. Esme, don't kidnap anybody.
Well, if we kidnap the person we're trying to find, does that mean we found them?
No, that's you still shouldn't kidnap people. We've talked about this.
You guys kidnapped a lot of people.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I know, but it's just really mixed messages for me.
My bad. Luther. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, okay. Let us go find Dougie.
We will nap the
in
Dougie.
tunnels.
I wonder if we're gonna see the ghost. Remember the ghost?
If anybody sees
rained?
ghosts, it probably would be you.
Yeah, it's really weird that Carla can't. Or she can. but
Carla
she
said she did.
can't talk to them? Or use them the way I do. I thought that she would have been the same as me.
No, she apparently did not learn art of talking to ghosts. She learned art of log.
That really was not impressed upon us as an important thing, so I think that might just...
Yeah, it's something she picked up later.
I kind of think that that's like a
I
personal
do not know what
interest.
kind of summer camp you went to.
I don't think it was a summer camp.
It was more than a summer, I assure you.
Let us go find Dougie then. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. I do actually have to take my medication first.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
He takes his
Shit.
bag and goes into the bathroom.
Okay. Wait, do we all need to like change into black clothes because we're gonna go into the darkness and we're gonna storm the gates?
From the bathroom. I already have black gi.
Oh crap! I gotta change. Zandra, you can't wear the big bull cape. You're a
Jacket?
bull cape. I have
It's
no
a jacket,
caffeine right now.
And it holds all of my needles. It's one of the school jackets you
But
can
it's
get.
so flashy and noticeable.
Do you have stealth jacket?
Stealth jacket. Esme's like digging through her backpack trying to find just black
I own a
clothes.
sweatshirt.
Alright. It'll probably be cold down there. You should definitely wear a sweatshirt too.
Has he gotten back to
once
me
you
about
get
whether
sick.
he can see
3
me?
knocks on the door.
Did we invite anybody?
I don't know.
Are-
I'm gonna go and I'm going to crack the door a bit to see who it is to make sure it's not a fucking referee.
The first thing you see is a book. You're not sure what the book is about because the cover is written in, let's go with Italian, you think. But as you kind of look up, you recognize the hand holding the book, and further there are eyeballs and glasses and that short middle parted hair, and Kirk standing outside the door. One Mr. Kirk Freeman. You kind of
Can
like,
I help you?
possibly, or I can help you. It's tricky. What if I come in?
Esme's like half in, half out of a shirt, in the middle of trying to find
you-
spy clothes.
Artyom walks back.
1 second.
Artyom
Why-
walks in naked almost. Oh, we
Yeah.
have company. Okay.
Please
He just
put
like
on
raises
clothes.
the book over his eyes and like just kind of goes back around the corner. Shh, shh, shh.
As Andrew's closing the door, it's a cut from his point of view, and you hear him muffled, "Christ, put on clothing!"
This is our room.
I'm working on it!
Oh my god.
The audience is just hearing all this while watching Kirk in the hallway.
Just read a book.
I didn't mean to hurt you guys with my body again!
You did not hurt me with your body.
Boxers are longer than my skirt.
Fine, I put on my clothes.
Am I still putting on stealth pants?
Stealth pants, yeah, definitely!
Oh god, just put on pants.
Flip. A referee starts to kind of like wander up to him. He just kind of waves it off.
Ooh.
It turns, goes.
Is this good enough?
Can you wear a shirt too?
Ah. Okay.
Better. I'm sorry. And Sandra opens the door and is standing there, and it's just those moments where it's like you can tell the hair is just frizzed out from just frustration.
I don't know what I'm interrupting, but I'm gonna assume it's not super important. So let me just.
I just may die if I don't continue, but it's okay.
Oh my god. Artyom.
If you.
I will just be in bathroom taking medication, that's all.
This is a yeah. He like opens his book back up, or he puts one book away, pulls out a different book that has no words on the cover, and like yeah, reads out the sedimentahoradrine or whatever the hell I said.
Oh, you're familiar with it.
Yes, I have detailed files. Go. This will not take long. Anyway, and he points at Xandra. You're the one I need to talk to anyway.
Okay.
Come to you with a bit of an opportunity. And he doesn't step into the room. He actually shifts a bit, and you notice that he has floating behind him. He's got a referee that's just kind of like floating. It very clearly seems to be with him. So listen, I know what happened with Leo's phone. And I know he's gonna come looking for you about it. So...
Is
I
it
wanna-
that obvious he likes me?
Dougie? Yeah, he's your boyfriend or whatever, right?
Oh man,
No.
I
What
should have
everybody's been
recorded
saying.
that. I could have sold it to him.
No.
That's certainly what the... It's like, flip, flip, flip. That's certainly what the rumors say, according to my information. That's what
Rumors
everybody's been saying.
can say whatever the hell they want about me.
Indeed. Well, he kind of snaps the book closed. Leo, I know, is going to be tracking you down to try and get his hands on his phone back. He's probably going to challenge you for it. In fact, I can guarantee that he's going to challenge you for it. I know Leo really well. Now, here's the thing. This... Oh god. Blackness will engulf you. You will see nothing.
That's just you.
Chat
That's
sees
just
everything
me.
fine.
They see everything fine. I am in the dock now.
He's got to go take his meds.
For
My
reference,
armpit.
What?
Quite a view I'm getting, honestly. So I know that you're so weird. I know that you have been, and he kind of takes a step or two into the room, very presumptively. I know you've been looking.
Xandra
for
doesn't move
information.
out of the way.
You've been very. Oh, interesting. Okay. He tries to take a step forward. Then the two of you are now just like weirdly, awkwardly close.
Mm-hmm.
I know why he was looking for that, and if you really want to know about our little training sessions, the surefirest way, he wouldn't say that, he's smarter than that. The best way to put that together is to be on the student council yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. I need some kind of a sponsor, right? Somebody has to back me up on the faculty in order to issue a challenge to a student council
I'd
member.
already
in order
planned on trying to find somebody. And Xandra just looks him dead in the eyes.
Ha. Well, then, I guess I won't be needing this then, because I've got a text ready to go to Principal Fryer, who I'm pretty sure would be more than happy to sponsor you.
If you would like to send it, it'll just mean I don't have to.
He taps it. Done. I have a vested interest in Leonard not retaining his position. I don't really think I can take him, but I'm pretty sure you could. And I'm pretty sure I could take you. So I figure...
So you need someone you can control on the student council and someone that you could beat to a pulp if necessary. Yet
Not-
somehow...
Control is an ugly word. I'm just looking to move up. We both get what we want out of this. You get information. I become the new number 2.
I am done taking medication. What is going on?
One way or another, Leonard will be hunting you down.
That sounds like threat.
Yeah,
What did I miss?
we're joining the man. Xandra's joining the man.
There is
Just-
man that you are joining with.
Want you to know that this is an opportunity you could take advantage of.
I
Is it because of who I am related to?
No. This is because you stole Leo's phone. And he, like, turns to leave.
Wait, if he thinks we can take on Leo, but he thinks that he can't, but he thinks that he could take on you, then isn't that...
But there's taking on?
Yeah.
How many men are you taking on today?
Eric has departed at that point, unless anybody stops him or says anything to him.
Wait, you're joining the council?
I was going to attempt to because it gives me the most. Hold on 1 second. Xandra runs after him real quick and holds out her phone for his number in case I need to contact you.
He gives it to you.
Sends a text so that he has hers, even though I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure he has it already. And she's just gonna be like, "Yeah, thanks," and just walks back to the room.
And like you notice, like as he is walking, there, sure enough, that referee is like following him closely.
This
His
is
own
a
little
way.
personal referee.
As Andrew goes back into the room, she shuts the door, and there is a slow grin across her face. This is a way for us to get information without having to go through other channels.
Oh.
We can know everything from the inside out, and apparently they get their own personal referees.
And we can... So...
Which I will say is unusual. You've never seen that before the lockdown. And you've seen the student
Personal
council
security.
I don't know if I want more security, Xandra.
It'd only be on me.
You live here!
He's not gonna follow me in the room. I leave him in the hallway
Wait,
then.
you are making challenge for student council.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Freeman found a... is gonna ask for a sponsor.
Oh.
So I have the...
Ah.
in.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Does this mean... in challenge?
He's gonna come and challenge me for his phone, which he knows that Dougie's gonna give to me.
Wait, are you only, is it the three of us? Is it just...
Yes. Will we not be able to fight?
Can we not help you?
Could probably be a one-on-one.
That's not fair.
You don't think I could take him?
No, I want to fight too, that's all.
We could do what happened last time. Remember when we ended up fighting someone after the match? For student council.
Maybe we can ask if challenge can be 3-on-3?
But then,
I don't know if the student council works like that.
I feel
If
like...
knowledge,
it's
it's
challenge,
not.
it is challenge.
Xandra would know that it doesn't, actually. The other two might not. Xandra would absolutely know that it's a one-on-one challenge.
It's normally a one-on-one. But it doesn't mean there can't be another one for fun afterwards. This is a way to get information. And then you guys eventually can challenge Mr. Friedman and the other one, and we can...
I don't know
all
if
three of
anyone's
us.
gonna let me be in an authority position, Xandra.
You get training under the dragons.
It's just that you have a lot of really tight connections, and Xandra's eyes look a little nervous as she's like not sure how to express this.
Apparently it's not because of that.
No, I mean like you have all these connections already. You literally storm into the vice principal's office whenever the whim hits you. Why do you have to also be in the council? It sounds like he wants that for a reason. You're being used.
If it is all...
But if you use him back...
What's your thought?
If it is all one-on-one challenge, would we maybe challenge whole student council?
Then that would be a 3-on-3. That's not how it works.
But if it was all one-on-ones happening at the same time, and they happen to be within the same area, and they also happen to cross over with each other, would it not be?
What happens if we designate the same area at the same time, but with different people?
This is true.
How's that work? Has that
And
never been done?
I could just get into the way of your needles that would help fix pain.
I didn't do it. Ghost
That has
did
to
it.
be my fists, not that... What?
What?
Hmm?
I can't use the needles to fix you. I have to touch you to do it. It's
You get
pressure. It's acupressure,
There's
not
another
puncture.
text from Dougie. Haha, oh no, I'm lost.
Another I'm lost one.
Okay. Let us go find Dougie first.
Do you have Do you have a GPS app?
Does Leo have a GPS app, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
You get no immediate response.
Yeah, I know that, but we're just gonna... Guess we should start.
Looking down in the tunnels, yes?
Yeah,
He has
but
the
this
stealth
also
pants
means
on.
I am not taking off my coat filled with needles in case I need to fight Leo.
Hmm.
Apparently,
Put
I'm
under
skipping a
sweatshirt.
rank. What?
Huh?
No, I'm not wearing my jacket under a sweatshirt. Do you understand how hard that would be to move? It's gonna look like I have a hunchback.
But it would be
Presentation.
functional.
Presentation is everything,
This is
RTM.
functional. Look, it stays on. It's like static electricity. Zandra's
Like-
coat does stick to her shoulders, kind of like a balloon rubbed on the hair sticks against a wall.
Let us go check tunnels. See if we
At
can find Dougie at least.
I
This would
still-
get us closer to figuring out what to do with council. Yes?
I still
Yes.
like your idea.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Same place, same time, body parts. You don't know who's fighting who.
See, Esme is down for three-way fight if I have to.
I'm so glad you considered you finished that sentence. I am so glad you finished that sentence. And you're wearing pants. This is gonna be a good day.
Ready to
All right, my
offend.
brain lost it. What did you text Dougie again?
Could you see any light? Do you have a
Any light, that's what it
GPS?
You get a picture back, and now he's got. You can see that it's the light coming from the phone, shining against a wall. He's made like a shadow of a thumbs up in the light.
Doesn't know how to use a flash on that thing? There's a flashlight on
I'm gonna
that.
text back. Leo is gonna challenge me for the phone. We need you here as soon as possible, and send the text. Alright, well,
We-
apparently he's behind a fucking wall.
Well, let's start making way.
All right.
The
The three of you have been out of class long enough that class is now over.
Mhm.
In this whole shit show. So as you exit out into the dorm and take the stairs down, where you are indeed once again followed by a dude, and then it's like down the stairwell. In fact, you hit the bottom of the stairwell and pass another group of students going up, and like as you leave, the friggin' guy, like the referee, turns and follows them up instead, just kind of keeping an eye on the stairwell. Oh wait, it's a stairwell and they can float.
You can just
Never
go up the
mind.
center.
It just floats up the center. It's just floating up and down the center.
Yeah.
Silently up and down the center.
Like an SCP. Who knows what it's thinking? It's fine.
Just an endless staircase.
Just
get down to
up and
bottom
down
of
the
it.
center.
Yeah, it's an SCP, an endless staircase. So I
Up
put
and
that.
down the.
Would you? This is not our karaoke photo, okay?
I don't have anything I can throw that I. Damn it.
Nothing that won't make it through the computer, unfortunately. I only have so much power.
There are other students filtering into the dorm down in the lobby. You start running into some people as you head out into the general courtyard. Yeah, like the classes have kind of let out. People are just sort of milling about and around. As you make your way down, as I need to get my map out just to make sure I've got my geography in front of me. As you make your way out, there we go. Yeah, as you head east along the little road there.
Oh, we have to go past the statue. Yeah,
And you pass. That's exactly what I was. Yeah, you pass by that little wall of that row of champions. And there's dear old dad. His eyes following you as you walk.
He's
I should have taken a selfie with Kirk. As Zandra just like walks by, flipping off the statue.
You should have peed on it when there was less security. Should have listened to me earlier.
And as you get down past that towards that little tunnel area, because basically there's like a on the main pathway, the main circuit around the building, over that tunnel there's essentially like a like a railing, because it's kind of it's a lowered area, so there's just sort of this like railing saying like, hey, as you're walking, don't bump off and fall down there. But you can, looking at the map, if you head southward, you kind of go down and around and like walk down a slight incline to get down into that area because it dips down even though the ground's relatively level. And as you start to make that like turn off of the main road and towards the service tunnel, like immediately 2 referees that are like you see them posted up at the front of this thing, and the 2 of them just like hurriedly float up towards you, like up to get in your guys' faces. I'm sorry, this is a restricted area. Students are forbidden from entering the service tunnel.
Hey Luther, do you remember game night?
Game night.
When we had to stop because we broke the sensor?
Yeah.
Can you stand in them?
If he kind of looks at the referee. What happens if Luther stands inside of a referee?
Science. Science happens.
No,
Hi, by the way, Cassandra and I are the same being from 2 different alternate dimensions whose timelines just happen to
There are certain
coincide.
anchors that are universal across, but there are deviations.
Yes.
I'm in the middle of it.
You're the black hole that resulted from us living
The
together.
quantum singularity.
I'm so sorry.
Yep. I apologize.
You're all a bunch of deviants. That's why.
You don't know about my browser history.
Oh, or my past employer history?
What?
Hey.
Yeah, he steps into one of the referees. He thinks about it for a second. And then, he steps forward and steps into a referee. And this is going to sound weird. Esme, I want you to give me a focus check.
What
This
difficulty?
is how you break Artyom.
Oh, God, I got to think here.
Good night.
Sorry, I'm accounting for so many things I'm not allowed to tell you.
I know. I'm so sorry that I do these things.
No, this is great. I've never thought about what would happen if a ghost went inside one of these things, and because of it is challenging. So it's plus 10 or minus 10. It's minus 10.
All right, I need a 55.
I'm so glad I'm not part of this.
Yep, 9 will do it.
Its little blue ring turns red. And as it says, you notice this because it flashes when it speaks, and it says, "This is weird."
Luther!
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh, shit!
Because it's 9 o'clock, so. Folks, this is kind of the midpoint in the show for the evening. And this is where we like to kind of get up, kind of stretch, take like a 5-minute break, fill up some water, empty out some water.
And also apologize to your GM. I'm so sorry.
We'll talk after the show, but you're fine. We were enjoying our story back where we left it at the entrance to the underground service tunnel, which is not different from the above ground service tunnel, Fox. The entrance to the service tunnel. The 2 referees floating. I forgot to minimize the chat. There we go. I saw something about dildos and I was just like, nope, I have to close the chat. Thanks, chat. I just love you. Super do. With one of them having their little band have gone red style and says, "This feels weird."
I've given life! And Esme goes to like grab the ref Luther's in. Does it
doesn't move out of the way. You actually get your hands on it.
Are we hearing this?
It's slightly warm to the touch.
Are we hearing Luther in the thing?
Oh yeah. Sorry. The other 2 of you see its eyes or its bar go red, and you hear, "Whoa, this is weird." In a voice you do not recognize, have never heard before. It doesn't sound like this anymore. To the audience of the anime of this, it sounds like Luther's voice.
I can.
I have to explain it somehow.
I'm gonna take a guess and say this is your Luther friend.
Luther, say hello!
Hello, Xandra. Next to the other tube, next to it, students are forbidden from touching referees. Please remove your arms from the referee.
Maybe.
She's like crying. She's crying. What? Luther, you
Hey,
heard?
Luther.
Oh fuck!
His little arms deploy out,
Go.
and like this little tiny like robot arm like kind of comes over and just pat on the head, just dunk.
It's not.
It's me. There is not just one...
I don't think the referee particularly cares about being touched.
Students are forbidden from touching the referees. Please remove your arms from the referee. You have 20 seconds to comply.
It's me. It's me, please.
Or what?
Gregory! Gregory? Gregory's got a
no.
mouth. Still?
Give me a focus check.
Oh my god.
This is dangerous.
This one's actually gonna be standard now.
Alright. So
Dangerous is one of the words I'd use to fucking describe this.
No, give me a fortune point! Give me a fortune point! I want one!
We're doing
Okay,
alright. So yes.
Somebody put a wallet under their tongue to make sure that they're not gonna fucking die from the stroke they're just having. What was that?
Okay, thank you. Now I have a 2. I needed a fortune point.
Oh, okay. You rolled
Okay.
a 2? Good gravy.
Yeah.
From behind you, you hear, I just get to try to remember if I'm good. I'm trying to remember what Gregory even sounds like. Oh, hey, it's me.
Fuck, I don't care. Fuck Kirk, we got our own!
I got it.
This is Gregory, and she's like still holding on to referee Luther. That's Gregory. He put his balls on the statue.
10, 9,
What?
8. The other referee is counting down because you're still holding on to Luther Bot.
Well, she's holds
Is-
her hands back.
Thank you for your cooperation. This is for your safety and the safety of the school.
They
Please
seem to push that line quite a bit.
What would happen if a student were to touch the referees?
students are forbidden from touching the referees.
What are the consequences?
This may result in academic disciplinary action.
Academic disciplinarian action.
Conrad!
Wait, how many refs are there right now?
Just two.
Just 2.
I mean, if you like look around the area, you can see in the distance there's other ones kind of just like hanging out. But
Yeah.
the ones that are up at you, 2. Arguably 1 because 1 is Lutherbot.
Yeah. Hey, Gregory, can you stand in the tube for me?
In the tube?
The one that's yelling at us. We're gonna get a fucking ass.
He starts to go for the Luther tube.
No. She goes to grab Luther tube again and makes like a warning face to the other ref, like, let's go.
Students are forbidden from touching the referees. Please remove your arms from the referees. You have 5 seconds to comply. 5, 4. Oh, this feels weird. Actually, I'm sorry. Never mind. Oh, this feels weird.
Is
Am I a
me?
robot?
Is me? Are you doing thing?
Brooke or Gregory?
That's silly. Brooke doesn't have vocal cords anymore. She can't
Oh, I
speak.
didn't know that. Gregory, then.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
hi. Oh,
I'm
well,
not crazy. I'm
wait a
not
minute.
crazy.
wait a minute.
Admit it. Admit it.
I admit that your friends are real.
Luther turns. Hey, Gregory. Gregory does not respond to Luther.
Hey, now we can go into the tunnels together, everybody.
Technically, we have an escort of Refs, are you still recording and broadcasting to whatever network
Oh, that's a
he
good
was
question.
working on?
What's it feel like in there? They're warm. I touched them. They're warm.
It's
Oh.
warm in here. It's
This
strange.
is very strange.
Warm,
But
like...
I do feel like it is in our best interest to take advantage of situation.
Let's hover into the tunnel zone and like ask like 800 questions.
I
Oh my
cannot
god,
hover.
guys! Rove's face, leaving makeup smear on side of
Oh yeah.
a bot.
Which of the two bots?
Can they deploy the hit?
I don't know. Hey, Greg, you got a hat in there?
Oh, I think so. And then like, the little arms come out and go up to like the head and just kind of are feeling on the head. And just kind of feel on the head for a little while. I don't know. I think so.
Let us take it.
A hard hat deploys on Lutherbot. I found the hat.
Esme,
Hey,
are
Esme,
you okay?
you can take a picture with him.
Like
I heard that.
Rose self.
Xandra takes out her phone and gets a picture of Esme between the two. Because technically now there's evidence, and sends it over to Esme's phone. Of Esme with the bots.
This means this is like our first probably not security cam picture of us together, guys.
Not security kit. What?
You literally took a selfie like an hour ago.
With the
With the bots.
with Luther.
With Luther
and
and Gregory.
I thought you meant with your friends. I'm
No,
like,
well, no, like
No, with Luther and
with
Gregory.
Luther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes more sense that
Yeah,
way.
that's true, Esme. Sorry.
This is according to your plan, yes? This
Having
is
a
your.
body is weird.
This is all you're doing.
Is everything okay in there? Are you okay?
I don't like this.
Do you still hear all the other bots in there?
I don't know. I hear you, Esme.
Sandra,
Yeah.
help me ask smart questions.
You're really loud.
Oh. Sorry.
In your perception, are you walking right now?
Ooh. How would they respond to that? Sorry, that is a really, really good, really hard question to answer. Actually, they, Luther goes quiet for a bit, and you don't hear anything, but you see his little ring kind of like lights up, but like very, very lightly, almost like you kind of intuit that it's like somebody starting to say something and then stopping. And then starting to say something and then stopping. Like he can't find the words for it.
I do not mean to interrupt your extraterrestrial crisis that is going on right now.
Ew.
Oh my god, I love you. Yeah.
But we do have to find Dougie.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Our friend's missing. Do you want to come with us? And maybe you could tell us if other refs are nearby, or tell them to fuck off.
Do you have the capability to lead us through the tunnel system?
Better question.
I've never been in these tunnels.
Okay, so they don't have access to the network.
But they can look like they do.
This is true. Luther, Gregory, I'm going
Yes.
to apologize now, but would you be able to escort us in these temporary forms?
Maybe.
I think it is our best chance then. Let us give try, huh?
That's all he says is maybe.
Okay.
See
What
if
else
we
do you,
can't
do you have like guns in there?
quietly
Oh.
find Dougie.
Yeah, quietly, not with guns. Find Dougie. you want to know what's inside?
I'm still, like... All I got when I asked is the wall, right? I just
Oh
got a
yeah, you
picture
never
of
got
the
another
wall.
text. You got no other text from Dougie.
Friend safety first. Then maybe we will discuss internal workings of your friends.
The two of them start very awkwardly trying to float down towards the entryway. It's strange. It's in starts and stops, and it's not in a straight line. Yes. Yes, at one point they get down to the bottom of the hill and the two of them kind of tink into each other a little bit.
Xandra's
it's-
actually quickly, because she can, just gonna reach up while walking behind him and just kind of feel the back of the tube. It feels like metal.
Yes, it feels like incredibly smooth metal. Like there's not much friction or texture to it at all, and it's very, very lightly warm. Not like you could burn your hand on it or anything, but you kind of It's
Body
like-
temperature-ish?
thereabouts.
Like a
I guess.
heating pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not quite that hot. Yeah.
Okay.
A heating pad
Like,
on low.
Like you've had your phone on and you've been doing some stuff on it, but
Yes.
just
I know
yeah.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Happened to me
My
before
balance,
watching
though.
Farscape.
Yeah, you've been watching Farscape on your phone. You kind of touch it. It's just like, oh, it's a little warm.
I
I hope it doesn't suffer from the heat delirium. All right. Anyway.
don't want to lose the last couple memories that I have, and what do they call that? The living death.
Yep.
Ugh. Xandra is just really like, with very fleeting, almost.
Yeah, I mean,
What
if
is
there's
it?
anything you want to do to these guys, they are weirdly at your mercy right now.
Xandra
Whoa.
wants to see what's making him float.
Okay, listen, Conrad, you fucking know
Ask
good
for
goddamn
consent
well what
first.
I mean.
Uh,
God damn it.
There's people in there. No,
Love
no,
you.
no, no.
Luther, this is gonna be strange. I'm gonna look at something real quick, and I want to look underneath the tube bin to see if I can find out, is it blowing air?
Whoa.
No.
It's just
Floating.
flat on the bottom, and it's the same.
Yeah, like the underside of those things. Yeah, in fact, so you've seen them open up like a hatch on the bottom before that kind of like swung like whoop open style.
Mhm.
Like I guess really more like that. There we go.
The snow removal.
But
Yeah.
yes, for the snow situation, you don't see a seam at all. And there's no air being blown out. It's not like displacing the ground, or anything beneath it. It just hovers.
It feels like a weird mixture between metal and skin, almost.
Almost like a dragon made them and didn't tell anybody how it works.
On the nose.
I believe
Xandra's
I
gone
figured out
into-
the secret.
Xandra's gone into full, like, science mode of, oh my god, I can actually see this thing up close right now. And it's just, like, circling it very randomly, touching it, being like, this is strange, but there's no seams on anything.
Well,
I assume this is like as you
we're-
have like
yeah.
head down
Yeah.
to the tunnel. Yeah, like you guys are like at the entryway to the tunnels at this
Yeah.
point.
You know, you could even ask them questions too because they're real and they're not me controlling them. They're in a bot, and that's now it's proof.
okay. Luther, how do you know Esme?
Oh.
I meant like favorite
I-
color.
As we were walking.
You asked like, what's your favorite sandwich? She did not
Help.
think this through.
I helped take care of her.
Oh,
And then-
so you are like Big Brother, yes?
Or do you mean the
No.
lost children?
What I did was wrong.
How do you mean take care of her?
With the Seekers, it was necessary. The children have needs, you know? I saw to them.
It's gonna be a meta question. Does Xandra know that Esme is a lost child?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
been
and I know
screws.
what that is with the cult.
Yes.
I don't know the correlation to the cult and Astros until you said it.
Yes.
Yep.
She has said this. You know this. Correct.
So you were a part of the cult.
We called ourselves the Seekers of the Mind's Eye, yeah.
What were you seeking? Do not say mind's eye. I have a feeling that is symbol.
The mind's eye. Oh, what does Luther know?
You know, they
What were
weren't
they-
really very clear about that to us, but that's a good
I
question.
know you're scratching your brow, but it looks like you're like hand up gazing in the distance to look at your notes.
I am a little bit. Well, you have to understand they're over there on the wall.
But it's
the hell did I
and
write
you're
down?
like, let me see what Luther knows.
Oh,
But I know I'm scratching. Sorry, I'm just thinking real quick. What's the Luther?
It's a funny visual.
hey, look, we got to answer a chat question with the first 5 minutes back.
What were they seeking?
Oh my god.
Immortality.
That's a big question. So you needed to abuse children to find this?
I guess you found it.
We thought we did.
You're undead?
It's strange.
How are you connected here? How are you dead but also here?
Gregory Bot just floats over next to Esme and kind of bonks into her.
Oh. She like goes to, oh, no, wait, I can touch you. Hello.
So she's like an anchor. Or
Yeah.
a lightning rod of sorts.
Things make more sense near Esme.
What happens when Asteros comes by and you guys go away? Where do you go?
You see that same thing as before where it's like he's starting to say something and then can't and then starts doing like he's just looking for words.
They never were able to answer that. I thought maybe it would be different when they had bodies, but okay.
Nah. Okay. The cult was seeking immortality. We are seeking Dougie, though.
Our friend's missing.
So,
I'm sorry.
what are we looking at in the tunnels?
What do we look at in tunnel? Yes, so and the entryway to the tunnels is actually fairly straightforward and reasonably well lit.
Ooh.
It's like a curvy, like, you know, tunnel like this. Running along the ceiling is a series of like fluorescent bulbs.
I pull up the selfie Dougie immediately that had sent me in the tunnel of him against the corner with Leo running in the background of him with his thumbs up, and I'm gonna try to look for that corner as we're walking. Because that's the one.
The first
last
one.
time I had seen, like, before it went completely dark, the last selfie I had was from him with the phone held up with Leo searching for him, like a blur behind him in the background.
Ooh, that is clever. While I continue to describe what the surroundings look like, I want you to give me a...
I'm looking at this as either navigation or streetwise.
Yeah, like navigation, I feel? Weirdly, of all things. I think it's a navigation, and it is at least a challenging. It's at least a -10, I think. This is kind of a roughie.
Okay.
You go ahead and make that. There's what you're walking on is actually like paved road almost, and there's a small
like at a stadium, the poured concrete in like a stadium.
Yeah, kinda. And then off to either side, like it's about 2 lanes wide, 2 fairly narrow lanes, but 2 lanes wide. And there's these very small, slightly raised, like almost sidewalks running along the edges on the left and right side of the tunnel.
Oh.
That is like, here's where people can walk and cars can also go through here.
Oh, so there's straight up blacktop in here too.
Would this be blacktop or would it be poured concrete? Because this comes straight in from the road that runs through the faculty area and into the parking garage. It's kind of one long.
Oh, I've seen these kinds of service tunnels before. Yeah, they usually
Stony Brook.
Yeah, they usually have blacktop.
Yeah. So it's blacktop in here then.
But the sidewalks can be like poured concrete style still too.
Basically, yes. That's totally what you're seeing in here. Is these little like raised poured concrete areas.
Yeah.
How did your roll go, Xandra?
I succeeded. And I would have succeeded even if it was arduous.
Wow.
Well, la-di-da. I guess
was
next time I'll kick it up a notch then. Bam! Essence Vem roll all over your goddamn dice roll.
Listen,
Motherfucker.
I'm very happy that it happened without having to use fortune this time.
I mean, I would have backed you up with a roll of 23.
Haha, you made me the GM. You made this happen. So,
It's okay.
as you're
Okay.
walking, you kind of
There are more
you're like
tricks in
looking
my bag.
and kind of trying to tilt it and look a little bit, and you see that there are along the sections of wall. Something you hadn't noticed before in the initial glance at it is that there's lines, a red, green, and no, that needs to work for colorblind people. Red, blue, and let's go with fuck it. No, yellow. Red, green, and yellow lines running along kind of the wall, and then as you get deeper into the tunnels, they split off in two other directions, and the red line kind of stops. You postulate that this is because there's 3 wings to this area, and as you're going along, you do occasionally see like what look like loading bays, presumably leading up into areas of the school that need regular supply shipments of whatever. Like these are places that lead to service elevators. Actually, I guess what you see, you wouldn't see loading bays so much as you would see cut-ins into the tunnel that then have service elevators as part of them. So that somebody could pull up, park a truck, and load shit into a service elevator that could then take it up into the building.
But like container-sized elevators, like big. They've got
Freight elevators.
Freight elevators.
So like big stuff.
Mhm.
And you notice that his is going. You look at it and you're like, oh, okay, it's along the green line. And looking from where you are, you're currently on the red one. And shit, I said red, green, and yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You kind of get to a Y like intersection. Yellow goes off to the right, green goes off to the left. Knowing that you were walking north, it does not take much for you to put together that red must be the south hall, green must be the west hall, and yellow must be the east hall.
It's red, it's green.
You can't escape that.
Okay, we need to take the green.
Green it is. Although, in my heart of hearts, I will always follow red.
We can come back to that, bud.
As you walk
Shit,
along.
you've gone red.
God.
Somehow we must think lose the squirrel. Esme, I need you to make a focus test for me. It'll be at -20. It is hard.
-20. All right.
Yep, it's hard. It's hard to do what you're kind of doing right now.
I'm texting Dougie. I'm in the green tunnel. Make some noise.
Your phone says no service.
Just from deep down the tunnel. Sorry.
Piece of shit.
I'm just imagining.
Why does that sound so good?
I just imagine Dougie just seeing make some noise and then.
Make some noise. Whoop, whoop.
At least, I'm gonna continue searching for any sign I can find of Dougie.
Totally. Where did the die roll go?
Good. 20.
Okay. What kind of you hear weird noises out of your companions? Your 2 floaty companion bots?
Oh, those ones.
It's almost like a students.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, hey guys, I don't know how long I can keep you in there, but we could try this again another time. But if you guys
Let's
lose,
go quickly.
well, I was gonna say, could you go back to the entrance, and that way, when you're no longer in them, they'll be far away from us, and we can keep looking for Dougie without getting in trouble.
We can try. It's hard when you're not here. But we'll try.
You try very hard. Esme is worth trying for, yes?
Yes. Yes. Like in unison, the 2 of them say yes.
Good.
Mm.
Then you will do your best.
Yeah, and they do their little like turn. Except it's not nothing they do when possessed is smoothed. So it's kind of like it's like they turn, but it's off axis. Like they go like this and then kind of turn. Yeah, it's like they have
I wonder if I could knock out a ref.
and they start floating down to the end, back down the red line as you proceed down the green.
We'll try another day. I'll see if you could look at it some more, okay?
They are also around all over the place, and if I remember correctly, they will not leave her alone, so we will always have both on hand.
Ghosts and refs?
If there is
Yes.
anything that I have learned about being here in this campus, in this country, for this amount of time, yes, both will always be on hand at all times.
Alright.
Sandra, being down here reminds you of something. And this is a little weird, but I want you to give me a rumor, standard difficulty. Because you're remembering something real from when you were a kid.
Uh-oh.
26. I had to roll a 30. I actually made it.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Okay, good deal.
God damn.
Good. Then remembering this, you won't have to take any conflict. There's something that never made it into Dad's many biographies or manga or interviews.
Anime interpretation.
Yeah, and it's something you remember Uncle Benny talking to him about. Probably when they didn't think you were in the room. You were a little girl at the time.
They never paid much attention to me
No.
or acknowledged my existence.
And you remember the two of them talking about some job they had just done or some fight they had just been in, and how they had been having to chase down like a guy that had mole powers or something, some guy who dug real good. And it reminded them of high school and how they had to leave markings to find their way around underground. You remember your dad saying something about tunnels and that he would leave markings down here for them.
Okay.
okay.
Alright, no, I know what I'm looking for. I know, I know what
Yes,
I'm
we are
looking
looking for Dougie.
for. That too. But I have a feeling I know where he is.
Oh, he sent another picture.
No.
You are beginning to lose me.
I had a family member that went to the school.
Oh, okay.
And
older
they
brother, or-
they said something when they didn't think I was around.
Okay, we'll
So-
gloss over that.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Wow.
Ninja's gonna have to have a sit down with Artyom.
You think?
So's the GM.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, the professor.
Yeah. As I just watch you, like, pull your shirt open sexily.
Did you just lose a button? Is this actually anime?
No, Fox, I love you. Keep doing it. It's fine.
Your scene.
Your body doesn't offend anybody. It's okay.
Back to role
That is
playing.
patently untrue. There's literally. Anyway, we can't get into that. We can't get into how much my body offends people.
Are you wearing boxers like Esme?
Not in this house.
Zandra's immediately gonna perk up and start looking around for these
Totally.
symbols.
First, I want every single person here to give me an awareness check.
Oh wait, that's
Difficulty?
actually not
standard
bad.
difficulty.
Standard?
Standard difficulty.
Success.
Failure.
Success.
You hear kung kung from down the red line. Esme hears it too, but it's just sort of non-localized.
Hmm? What was the noise again?
Kung kung. If it came through at all, basically it sounds like metal hitting metal or something, like twice, like two metal things clang together. Twice, I should say. Two sounds of metal clanging together is what I'm trying to describe. There we go.
I thought you said down green line.
Yeah, that's on his picture. I'm still looking around. I heard that. And I'm
Totally.
gonna try to hasten myself to find the markings.
You give me a scrutinize.
Do I get to
It's
take
a
my
standard
time doing
scrutinize,
it?
in fact.
What?
It's a standard scrutinize, in fact.
I am determined. No, I'd probably be rushed.
Oh. Is this...
It's
Right,
one of
'cause
my
you
talents.
for
If I have,
extended
if I'm able to take my time doing something, I get a base 10% extra chance to do something.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
But
You
if,
just-
if the making noise and being rushed, I just made the decision I'd probably...
I leave that to your call. You heard
Yeah.
the noise. You heard, like, it was silence. You heard the weird noise, and then it was just silence
Well, are
again.
you looking for the markings, or are you looking for this? Are you trying to find the source of the sound? Because if you're looking for the markings, you can take your time by like scanning the wall very thoroughly. Whereas the sound, we have to wait for it to go off again.
Yeah, I'm looking for the marking specifically.
Then I would say, obviously, as a player, I'm saying that that it would be a determination thing, but that's on ST to make that final call.
I'm honestly fine either way. Like, welcome to go ahead and use your ability there. Like, if you're looking for the symbols, like, yeah.
I'll use it. Keep an eye out
For
if you see anything. I think I know what I'm looking for, and Zandra's just gonna, like, as she's walking slowly, just
Totally.
scanning everything.
she's being super cryptic. Am I that bad? that what it
She's
sounds like?
looking
well,
for something.
6.
Oh.
That makes it.
Okay, cool. You are looking at the walls for quite some time, however. Trying to remember, was it just they left an M? Was it really so obvious? Can't be
You
right.
never explained exactly what the symbols were. There's just that there are symbols, so.
And it's something you would probably recognize if you saw it. You're his daughter after all. God help you.
M for monkey.
But this
Uh-huh.
dial M. But this leaves Esme and Artyom kind of to their own devices for a few minutes. Esme, give me an awareness.
Oh boy.
And it is easy, so plus 20.
Oh.
Oh, that's 70. Yes, success.
Fantastic. Further down the line in the distance, you see a shape. Person, maybe?
Hey, Artyom, stop rubbing your eyes. You
What?
need those. Hold on, you need to look.
I was trying to pull out eye. I was told to keep one out.
No, look
That's
that
not what I
way.
meant.
What? Okay. Do you see it?
Artyom, you see nothing.
The whole way.
No, there's a. She squints a little bit more. Is it stationary?
It's kind of wavering back and forth.
Giant snake person.
Yeah, I definitely do not see a giant snake.
No,
person.
I'm sorry. No, like right there, it's like a shadowy, moving, like a windsocky kind of person figure.
I
Is it someone like Luther?
have Nox idea what you're talking about.
You have Nox idea?
No. Oh. Wait, I got that reference.
I don't see person that you speak of.
Is it the ghost from Anime Night? Oh my god, do you remember what it was supposed to look like?
Xandra, it's a fucking M. He carved an M, Xandra.
Oh, you've got
It's
to be
old.
shitting me.
And you can see where it used to be painted with something. But like it's scratched into the wall.
Oh my god.
And you can feel a breeze next to it.
I fucking hate him.
I was watching the anime
So
at the
goddamn
time.
obvious.
I don't see it.
I opened the wall.
Yeah, you press that section of wall and it like rotates.
Carla
There
has been
are-
down here.
There are unlit section of tunnel before you.
Ninja things.
That is really cool! We should go because I think there's somebody down the tunnelway anyway. You can't see
You
the...
look
I
again.
don't see
Esme-
them.
Not there. The figure isn't there anymore.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
I didn't either.
But I found where Dougie probably accidentally fell.
Then let
Found.
us.
This looks super cool!
Then let us
Everything else down here.
check for doggy. Then
Let's go check for Dougie.
Secret wall tunnel.
Yeah, alright, I have enough.
Secret wall tunnel.
I have enough battery in my phone. Let's do it before the referees realize we're still down here.
Let's go, Shaggy.
Why am I Shaggy?
I don't know. I didn't watch the show a lot, but it was on in the hospital.
I'm
so-
more like Velma. As I...
Okay.
3 of you head in. Do you shut the wall behind you?
Yeah.
For safety's sake, I think, yeah.
We'll shut it behind us, and we also know that RTM is, got a thing against doors, so
You'll
in case
make
we
a
need to
door.
one.
We got a built-in door with us at all times.
If there are doors required.
Yeah.
I got you.
Door shuts. And it's dark instantly. Just there's
Sandra.
no light in here.
Hmm.
It's a narrow tunnel. It's really only wide enough for like 1.5 person wide. Like you can't.
So
stand-
literally shoulder to shoulder for me.
Like, oh god, just about. Yeah, it's pretty snug in there. Oh, it's really low for you too. There's barely enough clearance for your head.
Zandra?
Your
Yeah.
head is like
Xander went in
inches.
first, so she's got like her phone out.
I feel as though this hole was made for me.
Shut up. Get out.
I don't think that is
Sending me down a spiral
correct.
here.
That's a deep cut reference for very specific genre of manga readers.
How
There's
did you,
Junji Ito fans out there in our audience. I know there are.
how did you know to find this super creepy, cool tunnel thing? She's like sliding her hands around, sizing it out.
It is musty. Bits of it are damp. It's dusty and awful in here. It's dirt. It does not look like it's, well maintained. Essentially, it looks like dusty and awful and creepy.
I do not think this is standard part of construction.
No, it's not.
Okay, let us hope Dougie is down here then.
He sent me a selfie and it was dark. Everything else has been lit. Where else would he be?
I don't know, but I feel like there's nothing but like fun things to find down here. Look at this thing; it's like super cool.
You hear gentle humming. Sounds like it's far away.
Sounds like it's far away,
Mm-hmm.
or it's not far away.
It sounds like it is far away from you. You hear humming. You think in the distance
Let's go
somewhere.
investigate the sound of humming.
Sorry, being quieter now.
Xandra presses forward.
Yeah. I would like some navigation checks from everybody. These are gonna be at -10. They are challenging. You are moving around in the dark. You have light and probably some idea of like, hey, maybe if I put my hands on a wall and follow it. But like these tunnels, like you hit intersection after intersection after bend. These tunnels seem massive.
So I needed a 25.
You get a 24.
Yeah, you got a 24. You need a 25. You fucking maniac.
I'm rubbing spider webs
It's
on
not
my
his-
leg.
If you're right behind me, you're probably just grabbing hold of my needle-ridden coat that you didn't want me to wear.
More
Which
like-
is occasionally scraping against the wall.
Ah,
That's fine.
sound. Ah.
It's all in the lining. You can't see it unless I actually want you to. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
Like RTM, yeah, like it comes back to like old maze games and stuff, and you think it's like, oh yeah, no, you put your hand on one wall and you keep walking it, and eventually you will continue to progress through this system. And between that and just kind of hearing how the humming is bouncing off of the walls, you start to get kind of a sense for where it's coming from. And at one point you turn a corner. And all 3 of you see someone. And they have their back to you. They're wearing looks like a brown bomber jacket, you think. Tight jeans. Maybe.
Terry?
Hate you so much. Hey, come on. And has you can't actually, you know what, you can't see their hair. You can't see the top half of them because the light doesn't seem to be hitting them properly. And they've got their back to you, and they're at the end of the hall.
I start flashing the light to see if they notice it on the walls.
They don't, or at least they don't react. But the gentle humming is coming from there.
Dougie?
Are you okay?
Are there rocks on the ground?
Are there what?
Rocks on the ground?
I've got a Jolly Rancher.
You do have a Jolly Rancher.
You're also loaded with needles.
I am loaded with needles, but
Okay,
would
good.
rather not throw a needle at someone's... Well, it's a jacket. It's not going to go that far. Maybe enough to get their attention? I don't want to hurt them.
I have the wrapper of a lollipop, she says as she pulls out a lollipop to chew on. She crumples it up and hands it to you.
The whole room is getting colder. I would like everyone to make a resolve test. Standard difficulty.
It's a certain Russian vampire. Resolve, you said?
Resolve.
Make it.
I'm good.
Crit.
Oh,
Ha.
Success or failure?
Success.
Okay.
22.
that's a good clarification. Wait.
I was like, wait, you just said crit.
It's a fair point. Yes, it should.
But well, that would have been shit, crit.
Oh.
Context clues, they're
Fair point.
important.
That's a fair point. RTM, this person seems like sad almost. Like pitiable, not like frightening and confusing. The other two of you, it feels chilly and weird in here, but you're getting a bad vibe, but not like you want to run away bad.
He's gonna step forward, grab Xandra by the shoulders, and just kind of slide sideways.
Xandra goes face first into the wall.
There's just enough room to do, like barely enough room to do it.
I will move in front here. Hold on.
I was gonna get their attention from a distance. Ow,
No,
I think
no,
I ate dirt.
I have this one.
Ugh.
Okay. Come on. He's gonna start walking over, and he'll actually tap him on the shoulder. And are you lost down here?
You start to reach for, as you get closer, you notice they've got this, their hair is actually quite long and curly. It's this cascade of gentle pink hair. And as you reach for this person's shoulder, she turns such that you miss the shoulder, and she just turns around and looks at you. And her face has these black pits where eyes should be. And she stops humming, and she stares at you?
Artyom, what's going on? And Xandra's gonna push across his
No!
shirt to look at the side. I'm doing it anyway.
Do you think you could shove him to the side to look?
You probably have to go under his arm. That would actually be easier, because otherwise you're hopping.
This is true.
Yeah, he's very tall.
Yeah.
I was gonna push the fabric of his clothes away, but
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
Help me.
I want to help.
Help me!
who are you?
I'm lost.
Yes,
Okay.
we can help you get out of here.
Help me get out of here.
Esme kind of peers from behind Artyom under one of his arms, trying to like, what the fuck is this?
We're also looking for a
Esme,
friend.
as soon as you peek under that arm, her head snaps like in your direction.
She like goes back behind Artyom, like a fucking muppet.
And this lady
down,
with
Nigel.
like, again, it's not like her eyes have been scooped out, not like they're missing. It's just like there's like blackness and shadow where her eyes should be.
We can.
And she like starts moving towards like she kind of like goes down towards where Esme was,
Oh.
like trying to get towards her.
We're looking for a friend. Have you seen anyone down here?
I haven't seen anything. I can't see anything. How do I get out?
Well-
We'll help you get out once we find your friend. Yes.
How do I get out?
Once we find our friend,
you-
we will help.
And she starts humming again.
Esme slowly
Okay.
peers out again to look at... Do they look Real? Well, it has to be because you guys are talking to her. What is with her eyes?
Yeah, everyone can see her.
I don't know, but it is somebody that obviously needs our help. We will help, and then we will, while we find Dougie, we'll get all of us out together. All 5, yes?
You want me to lead?
I'll make sure everyone is okay.
Okay. Well, still need to find Dougie, so I'm gonna need you to move to the side so I can continue walking forward.
Yes, would you move to side with me, please? We'll get you out of here. Okay, she's gonna move to the side and just...
Xandra's gonna push past and then push past her to get in front of her.
Okay. She's still kind of like humming, and she kind of like starts to put her hands up to like the sides of her head as she hums. Where's Esme? What's she doing?
Did you move forward?
No, I've been trying to keep...
Yeah, Esme's still behind Artyom, kind of leering, occasionally looking at her and being like, how long have you been down here?
That is a bad question. We'll get you out. We'll get you out soon, though.
Screaming when you ask that question.
Oh, that is loud.
Shh. Xandra's gonna turn around and be like, I got this.
You
Want me to put her to sleep?
No.
No! Don't! She's stuck down here! What's
Both
wrong
of
with you?
Stop! He's gonna bend down a little closer. Just gonna put his arms out, put them around her shoulders.
Ooh.
Lean in and say, it is going to be okay. We are going to get you out of here. I am going to help you. Just need you to stay with us, okay?
Give me a charm. It is going to be at a -20. This is quite hard. But you are attempting. But it's possible.
You have full consent for fortune from me.
Oh yeah.
I love this Russian boy so fucking much.
I do.
RTM is the best.
He hurts me.
Yeah, we're gonna use that fortune.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
No.
No.
What if I give you candy? You can give her candy.
You put your arms around her. And like there's a beat. So we get as the camera kind of pushes in real close. And then one of her arms comes up and grabs onto your forearms. Or your forearm, I guess I should say. In fact, like both of them snap up. And like essentially like grab, like you've got your arms around her like this, and she just kind of grabs onto them. And sinks her fingers into your arms.
We're going to get you out of here.
Do you want to hold the light?
And Artyom?
Yeah.
Ooh. Give me...
Those are good sounds from the professor.
No, shit, you don't get to resist this. It just happens. Fuck. You swing your arm out and punch the wall really fucking hard. Slamming your fist in. Like, it kind of makes your knuckles numb. It's so hard. And she just screams, "Let me out! Let me out!"
We're trying to get you out. We have to help first.
Do you want to hold the light? We need...
She turned, like, it's like her arms are shoved into his arms now. And he turns and looks at you, Xandra, and she kind of, like, the two of them are almost, like, fused as one being, and the two of them, the two arms swing at you.
Oh, this is some Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser, fucking the twins shit.
So real quick,
that is a very deep anime
check.
reference I believe I just made.
If I hit.
Anybody else know Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser?
I only do because I know you, and I've lived with you for many years.
I don't think I do.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, that sounds like...
It was a fighting game that became an OVA.
Tipsy's with you.
Sounds vaguely familiar. Dropping things!
Multiples. Holy crap. I thought I was the only one. I caught it on HBO once. And then I tried to find it everywhere.
Yeah, she rolled a 27.
Oh.
You are welcome to either parry or otherwise respond to this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna parry.
And I can't resist this at all?
Not this one.
I don't.
Oh.
You wanna fortune
RTM,
it?
roll damage.
We might need that.
Yeah,
Let's try.
No, it's using my punch.
Yeah.
Your stats?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to use fortune. Never mind.
It's using my
It's going
punch,
to be punching
right?
you with his arms, yeah.
Yeah.
RTM would roll
Okay.
damage on this.
So that's
yeah,
going
just
to
so
be
you know, his combat or his brawn bonus surpasses my damage threshold.
It's D6 plus 8 right now.
Yes, I have a damage threshold of 7.
It's a bad fucking scene.
So I would like to
use
use
the
Yeah,
fortune.
yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
No,
Oh no.
Oh.
I take the damage.
Okay.
RTM, roll damage.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Roll the
10.
Okay, so I'm lightly wounded. You don't roll anything. It's fine.
You catch a punch in the chest like a fucking freight train. Boom. The wind is knocked out of you. You're down on your ass.
No,
Oh, I can't respond. I can't.
So,
Okay.
now it gets a little weird. So, now Artyom or Esme can attempt to do something about this situation. It is, in a sense, your initiatives.
I want to try and get my arms back.
For fortune
Oh shit.
from Arashi,
Oh.
the amazing
Oh,
person.
thank you.
Rashi making sure we have fucking fortune. Jesus.
This is an odd situation. This is an odd sensation. Your hands feel cold
That is very odd.
and foreign, which is very odd.
Yeah.
Do you have, you want to try to get your arms back, and I'm sympathetic. Do you have a tack that Artyom would take? Like, what's his, in this panic situation, what is his gut reaction? And if you're really stuck, let me know. But I want to give you an opportunity to kind of dictate terms here a little bit.
He would channel his focus and activate the Zelevny Ruka,
Oh, I don't know what that is.
his green hand,
Haha.
and try
Right.
to break whatever is going on.
Go for it.
Because he has dispel as a one of his,
He does.
so he can
It's true.
counter.
It is true.
And the way he does that is by channeling into his hands. So I'm hoping that'll.
His
do the
green
thing.
I
hand.
literally meant channeling, and I was like, how?
So this is a 60. Fortune?
Fortune.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Oh no.
Did you crit fail?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Just normal fail. It would have been backlash otherwise.
The oh no got me very nervous.
Shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. You. So, when you normally do this, it's just like a green fiery like glow along your hands or something. Like,
Yeah,
what's it supposed to look like?
green energy would flow around the hand and envelop it, and it would interrupt any inner fire that's being used. Or at least just disrupt it enough to make it so that it wouldn't coalesce. Using his inner fire to disrupt the other inner fires is essentially what it comes down to.
Oh, okay, interesting. But it didn't work. Ooh, okay. So yeah, as you're pulling your fist, or as she's pulling your fist back, puppeteering you almost. She kind of like is just wild, looking around, and you're wrenching. It's like pulling the reins on a horse that's fighting you. You're trying to go this way, and she's trying to pull them back this way. And again, she catches that, she sees Esme again, and like tries to kind of just like throw her whole body towards Esme. And you know, your glorious protection instincts of being a wonderful, beautiful child kick in, and your hands become like these claws as you focus in, and green flame starts to envelop them. And it's like this it's like this blackness instantly spirals around it, and the two energies are kind of like tangling with each other. And as you try to force your hands one way, she tries to like pull them back towards Esme, and there's a ripping sound, and not sparks, but like flashes of fire and energy shoot off of your hand, like just whoosh, down your arm, tearing open some of the flesh on it. Yeah. And she kind of like pulls them down to the floor, and like both of your hands like slam into the floor like in closed fists as she just screams again. And your right arm is like, it's not like this awful gnarled bloody mess, but like it's the green and black flowing over it is mixed in now with like blood that's dripping on the floor. Esme, what do you do?
Hey, you can. She steps forward. Let him go. I know what it's like to be scared and alone. I'm right here.
Get
I'm right
back!
here.
I can't hold her the whole time!
Don't! Let her go. So he tries to, like, step slowly forward, not like a combat stance, just like, she seems to be following. Hey. It's scary down here. We're all scared. It's okay.
Esme.
There's a gasp as Xandra's trying to, like, as soon as the air finally lets into Xandra's lungs again, like...
Esme, I want you... So there's two things here. You're talking to her, and you could follow this through as a charm. You also feel something in your gut, and you could instead use focus if you wanted on this.
Yeah, I don't think she's very... She knows she's not very charming for people. But her gut gets her good places.
And you feel like you could... You're currently... Actually, hang on. I just realized, now I'm about to unleash something really mean. I should specify, you feel like you could take control of this situation. In the same way that you kind of take control of Luther and the other ghosts. It's not very nice, like your other tack is, but you think you could do that. Just the way you control the other ghosts. So I leave it up to you which route you want to take here.
Sometimes you need a code orange till you calm down. So, control it is.
Calm down, Gendo.
I'm just imagining the across the glasses.
What difficulty? Because right now I'm at a 65.
With focus, standard.
Oh.
You do this all the time.
I know how the angels feel now.
I need fortune.
God damn it, yeah.
Oh, honey.
I need fortune.
Oh, honey.
Okay, now we're fine. Everything's fine now. Everything's fine now.
You say that.
What do you want this ghost to do?
Let go of Artyom and calm down.
She pulls her hands out. And kind of stands still.
Okay.
She seems wobbly. But like she stops yelling, she stops screaming, just pulls her hands out and kind of goes docile.
Hey, Artyom, are you okay?
Artyom, you're not okay.
Artyom.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, you're a fucking truck or a train or ow.
Oh, buddy.
We'll just go ahead, find Dougie, and get out of here.
We'll come back.
Artyom, your left arm, you can still make a fist with it. Your right arm, not so much.
Oh,
my
so
God.
it's more like...
Are you...
Or yeah, whichever arm you want. But yes.
No, it's his right. The right arm is fucked. So it's just
Yeah.
he's trying to pull the sleeve down, and he's basically just raking it with his fingers.
Buddy.
Xandra uses the one side of the tunnel to help her up. By that I mean slide up the side and can feel the bruise on her chest forming, and it's just like, I'm gonna... Is he actually...
Yeah, did I take...
Is there anything I can do first aid wise?
Model that, honestly. You, I will say, you took 2 conflict for sure.
Okay, that's easy.
In terms of damage, though, let me think about this here. Because this is more environmental damage than it is an attack. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
Physical
that's
peril?
actually... Well, no, the way it works is if it's an environmental damage, it's 3 levels of severity. 1d10 plus 1, 2d10 plus 2, or 3d10
right.
plus 3?
That's right. You told me about this. Yeah.
Fucking remember everything. Jesus.
That's
impressive.
I
It's my
forgot.
job!
You're good at it.
Oh, shit. Let me think real quick. Oh, RTM. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. Roll a 2d10, rather.
Someone in chat says to reset all your dice trays, so I'm picking it up and turning it around. I hope you're happy.
Do I?
Oh god.
How do you reset this?
It did,
reset
in fact,
chaos?
exactly 11 damage. Sorry.
That is
5 plus 4 plus 2 is 11.
that is enough to get me.
Yeah.
Down 1 level.
Okay. So you're at
Lightly.
lightly wounded. Same as
Lightly
me.
wounded.
Okay.
Yeah, his arm is bleeding and he's having a hard time, like, articulating that particular hand.
I can.
But
Meta-wise, I can
Light,
fix you once per
moderate, serious, grievous, slain.
this
Light, moderate.
Light.
strange pink-haired woman with shadow eyes is just kind of standing there docile now.
day. We haven't seen her at all, ever. She doesn't look like a student or a teacher or someone else with pink hair in
Here we go.
photos.
Pink hair seems, that much pink hair seems familiar.
Photographs.
Yep, photographs.
We can
Look at this photograph!
Jesus, get it! Stop! Stop! Control that jaw!
I want to get out of here.
Too bad, lockdown!
Because I'll knock this thing over and I want to knock it over so bad. But I can't.
Uh,
Okay.
Kayla?
So, you now have a weird pink-haired lady hanging out in dark tunnels.
Oh god.
Lopping scimitars. Distributing.
She does not appear armed.
No, she was!
She was.
She had one for a little bit.
Heavy
Maybe
arms.
I should. Kayla? Wait.
She doesn't respond.
Let's go.
Uh,
Esme has her under control.
I don't like. Okay, yeah.
Let us find Dougie so we can get out of this place as fast as possible.
I promise we'll come back. We should go.
Shh! Don't. No. We
Do
go.
you want me to fix it?
No.
How do I get out?
I will be fine.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me
Esme?
out.
Can she follow us as long as she's calm? And doesn't try to attack us? Let's not touch her anymore.
I don't.
Bring her with if you can. She does not deserve to be down here
I
like that.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Hey. Esme kind of moves a little closer and is like, "Do you want to come with me?"
I want to go home.
I can help you find home.
Please get me out.
Do you? Okay, come on. Follow me. She takes a step backwards, just
As
cautiously.
Esme moves, this woman moves with.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
go.
I'm still gonna lead, and you guys can follow, and
Yes,
let's find
my legs are
Dougie
fine.
and the way out, and I can fix it. Can make you
No,
feel better.
we'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Full disclosure, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know if she's gonna be okay the entire time. So
Do your best. We trust you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have music saved on your phone? She's humming. Maybe you could play some music. Who knows? Maybe that'll attract Dougie.
I'll hum with her. She starts humming with. But hers is a little more upbeat.
Ah, yes. I will spare the people at home, us through lag, trying to hum together.
Yeah, no.
Just assume that we do, because yeah, you would. And Esme kind of falls in tune, with her. And a few minutes later, you hear a third humming.
I.
That must be Dougie.
If this is another ghost, I'm going to punch it. I'm sorry,
Ooh.
Esme.
If it's
Oh,
Dougie,
okay,
I
no,
might still
in
punch.
that case, Xandra, give me a awareness.
Difficulty?
And it is going to be, it's standard. You're on high alert.
Yay. I make it.
Okay, good. So you don't punch Dougie. Or you don't punch at Dougie, let's be real.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
the humming's coming from above you.
I hold my flashlight up.
Ah!
I just...
And above you, there's like an opening. Like you could like go, like there's another tunnel running crosswise above you. And there's just a person-sized like hole there. And you glance up and there's like, ah! Hey guys!
Xenomorph?
Hi.
Dougie,
Yeah, what's up?
we are leaving.
I'm like flash blind, but okay.
I'm sorry. We had an issue with someone else in the tunnels.
Man, these tunnels are a trip. I think they go everywhere, you guys.
Can they go back to the dorm from here?
Probably. I mean, they go up.
I mean,
They go a little bit down and a lot up, and kind of everywhere.
Right now, I do not think it's best time to go exploring everywhere.
Sorry, I just
Let's-
meant to leave.
Yes. We can leave the way we came in.
back into the tunnels with referees that are not controlled.
Which
Huh.
is, once we get person out, Esme can maybe ask Luther and Gregory to do same trick, right?
Maybe there's somewhere closer. Maybe I can find something.
Wait, are you
close
guys
by.
worried about the referees?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, I can get around them.
you can.
How?
It doesn't help us.
Because of how freaking loud they are.
Oh, wait. Like, you could tell us how to avoid them?
I mean, I can avoid them myself, and you can follow me and hope for the best.
Oh,
Wait, you mean how loud they are? You
yeah,
just
yeah,
mean
yeah. Like, it's how I found you guys, you know? Because, like, I'd never explain this to you guys. Alright. So check this out, right? Like, you know everybody's kind of got, like, a heartbeat? Like, doop, right?
yes.
It's like a natural rhythm. And he kind of, like, reclines. Again, I have to remind you, he's up in, like, a little, like, weird xenomorph vent thing tunnel. He kind of, like, leans down and kind of gets comfy. So everybody's kind of got this, like, rhythm to them, right? And that natural song, essentially, it kind of flows out of you. It's like you think, okay, I know a better way to put it. It's like, Artyom, you know when you're gonna go to like punch somebody, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you've punched people before, right? You get that. You know how you think about punching them before you punch them? Yeah, that creates like a change in the music, right? Nice to hear that.
You can hear
You're all singing right now. You just don't know.
my heart.
Well, it's more complicated, but kinda.
I
You're-
apologize for the really bad singing.
No, yours is fine. Artyom's is very bombastic. It's like a brass section.
Thank you.
Esme's like a backwards chiptune song. It's weird.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
Wait, I am really.
What about her?
I point back to the pink-haired girl.
She's he sticks his head down, and then like falls out of the like whoop, 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 whoop. The voice that
Combo indoors is we're all going home. Makes a nervous face.
Person we found who was lost as well. We thought we would give them hand. Help.
I think I know who that is.
Well, let us find out after we go where we need to.
Yeah, do you guys know how to get the hell out of here? I am way lost.
I'm gonna. Okay, Dougie.
As he kind of gets up and dusts himself off.
Yeah, let me lead. I can try to find something. I'm looking for markings.
Totally. I will need a new navigation check. This is gonna be hard. It's -20.
Okay.
You are.
But you can take your time.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. You got nothing but time down here.
And delightful humming. Yeah, nice. Real soothing.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful, creepy humming.
Yeah.
I fail.
It's because of the humming, wasn't it?
It was because of the humming, so
I
can
want
I...
us to get out of
Yeah,
here.
I would like to get out of here as well.
Yeah. I don't want to be
Please.
mole people.
I'll say it this way: you will get out of here eventually. one way or
I
another.
crit succeeded. I needed a 45 and I got a 44.
Yes! Well spent fortune.
Well spent fucking fortune.
Oh.
You crit.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, that's the one that punched me. I don't feel sorry anymore.
Oh. He has no skin.
Kinda.
I said I can help you
It's bad.
fix it.
Nope. He's fine.
Make you ignore the fact that it's there.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
look at it.
You find where your dad on the wall keeps his symbols. You realize very quickly that it's kind of a map.
oh my god, he's
It's
so
kind of
simple.
guideposts, I should say. Actually, it's like road signs.
I-
Xandra, you critically succeeded. Where do you want to go?
Dorm?
Yeah.
Dorm. Xandra is immediately running these calculations and goes, insult my intelligence, you fucking simple man, and is literally looking around just like, we're going back to the dorms. We're going back. Nope.
We're going. You're sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Okay. Still, pink-haired person. We take back to dorms. Okay.
I think I know someone who might want to talk to her.
As you make your way through the dark and the weird and the crummy, and you realize that like you hit a dead end at one point, but there's like a signpost and it's pointing up, and sure enough, you can head up there into another one of those sideways tunnel things, and you go up, and you go up enough that you then start to hear people talking. And the nature of everything kind of changes. It stops being like dirt and or concrete tunnels, and you're pretty sure you're in like a hollow space inside of Sinclair Hall
We're
on the first floor by the sound of it. And it proceeds further up if you wish to go all the way up.
Let's find the 6th floor.
There are stairs.
There's a
There
way.
aren't. There's like there's a ladder essentially.
lead the way, Madam Mole. This is
Oh,
cool.
please don't call me Madam Mole. I hate it. Just the people who made this are simple. It's fine.
I will go in first from here. Yes, just in case. He's doing that
I'll
like
tell you when to.
on the other
turn.
side.
Okay, I was about to ask how you're gonna climb. So yeah.
So basically, he throws one arm up above the rung and then grabs up, goes up,
Yeah.
pulls that arm out, goes up to the next one.
Yeah.
Xandra goes next, but just so you know, for Dougie's sake, she wears shorts under her skirt. So.
So does Othio.
I love you.
Fair
I love
enough.
you.
Perfect. Mom, Dad, you're great.
Honestly. You notice about halfway up this climb, you are getting feeling back in that hand, and you can ball it back up again. Like it isn't like permanently like broken. It's just it hurts like a motherfucker.
Now he can handle pain. So
Okay.
With-
But yes, but it's
with both resolve and toughness as
Yeah.
skill focuses, he can do with pain.
you can deal with he's not crying out. Like I will not make RTM roll because his hand hurts. But RTM's hand
Oh yeah, and you can hear
So
grunting
bad,
from above
RTM.
you as he climbs. But
This is-
now instead of wrapping his arm around, he's actually using it to hand over
Yeah.
hand.
Ooh. Shit. But he went up first.
Do we hear Snake Eater in the
I
background?
was saying I was gonna let him know
What a
when to
thrill.
turn.
Well, no, it's less about when to turn out because Xandra, you find the markings that just demarcate where the floors are. It's just a 1, 2.
If she points out where the numbers are, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure anybody could find them at that point if it's
Exactly.
that simple.
The problem is, Xandra, as you're going up, you do notice there's blood on the ladder.
Oh yeah, from me.
From RTM, you presume. It's fresh, it's like sticky, and it's RTM flavored, so.
It's fresh, it's sticky, it's RTM
You
flavored.
can fly my ship if you wanted to. Anyway.
Do it quick, you can use up all the vomit! Esme waits for our pink-haired friend. He's like, do you want to go first, or do you want to follow me?
Get me out.
Okay.
I want out. Take me home.
Home's up this way. We go up.
Trying to think. Why do ghosts deal with ladders?
I just hear taste. I just read "taste like communism" in chat.
It's red flavored, clearly.
Tastes like red.
The man bleeds red. More ways than one.
I really hope someone came in on just that. It would have been amazing.
She kind of grabs the ladder and like holds on to it.
Okay. Esme's like looking at her like,
Fucking woman. God damn it.
Okay, hold on. And Esme like goes up a few of the ladder rungs and then looks down and is like,
You don't have to look down. You start to turn your head. She's just there.
oh,
You'd think he'd be used to that by now.
it's not. I don't know her. I don't know every ghost.
Her face is like this far away, and it has shadows for eyes.
Come on.
I thought this was your jam.
I don't know her. All right.
Listen, once you work in the haunt houses, you know how they work.
Oh man.
You make it up to the 6th floor. You make it. It's at that point. It's kind of a crawling affair. It's like you're crawling. Oh, hi, sirens. You hear the cops. It's bad. You can hear footsteps above you, so you're pretty sure you're like moving through the floorboards at that point.
Oh.
And from there, it's relatively trivial to figure out where your room is if that's where you want to go. But you can go to any room on the 6th floor you wish.
Oh no.
Let's go to ours. We know the door's closed and no one is in there. And we'd rather not pop out on someone in their own room in case they're there.
Is there a way to remove Dougie's memory of this? Because I do
Hey!
not.
No.
What?
Dougie's gonna get me onto the student council so Dougie can get paid with this info.
I'm kind of what?
Oh, I'll tell you in a second.
Dougie will know.
Dougie gets info.
Dougie gets to live.
What is? It's from behind. What is
Dougie
this
just
weird
really wants to get out of these
hostility?
tunnels right now.
This is like movie. Now I know
Keep your voice
what.
down.
I need to check something real quick.
Are people on fire?
Yeah, okay, shit. This is a cool way to find out about this. You get back to your room, or rather, you get to the area that's below your room, and under all the rest of the rooms, it's just like floorboards and sawdust and moving through this awful space. There's cops. Go away, cops.
There's cops?
There's cops down here. Oh shit!
Under yours, there's a box. And Jesus, hang on one second. They're really okay. Must be a fire somewhere. Jesus. There's what looks like a box in the dark set up underneath your room.
I was in front, so. Oh. We have presents.
Is there room for Xandra to scooch alongside him?
Yes. This is more of like a wide open, like moving in a crawl space.
Well, I
kind of
mean,
situation.
we're getting as soon as we're underneath our room, find the way to open it, and
Yeah.
then we'll deal with the box thing once we're into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. You head inside.
is it like a hatch, or is it like how
Yeah,
does it get
it's-
in? Where and in what part?
It's don't be the bathroom. Don't be the bathroom. Don't be the bathroom.
So it's underneath the bathroom. No, you go to push up, and you can't push up very far because you're pretty sure you just hit the underside of a bunk. but one of the boards is loose in the floor.
Give me a second. It rolls over onto his back. I'm going to count to 15.
Uh-huh.
And then I will put it back down.
Okay.
Crawl out while I am holding. And he's going to just push.
Xandra starts crawling over
Ooh.
Artyom to get over.
Smart doesn't
Artyom.
make noise that way. If you just threw it, I'm like, oh no, the sound. But
No, he's
I
going
would
to lift
like
it up
to-
and hold it. And then you can move the bunk once he's
Yeah.
fucking out of under.
I would like you to make a toughness. It is at standard difficulty. You are only making this because of your weird hand injury. Normally this would be trivial for Artyom, but in this instance, in these circumstances, and at this angle, it's a little awkward for him. Good deal. Yeah. We hear just a of the bed going up. Like some shit topples off of I'm trying to think who's got the top bunk.
Esme.
Esme had the top
Esme.
bunk.
Esme, do you keep any weird shit in your bed?
Everything. No.
she keeps that entire duffel bag of bug out bag,
Boof!
which
It
probably
hits
made
the
it a lot
floor
lighter now.
with a large clatter. And a pillow tumbles off, and several candy wrappers fall.
My teddy bear.
Sorry, Artyom. I'll fix it. And Xandra's gonna
Oh!
get up,
Two,
slide out from under the bed.
three.
I'll move it.
Okay.
Slow. Oh god.
And he
That
lets
looks
it
painful.
down.
Xandra's in the room, covered in dirt and
Oh.
disgustingness
Yeah,
at this
the,
point.
the sleeves probably fell
And
forward,
it's
so
just
while
gonna
you were
s-
crawling through, there was blood on you
Filthy.
from...
Oh yeah, I'm also covered in blood. I have a bruise going on my collar from where I was hit by a truck. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of using the wall for support. I'm gonna try to shove. I'm gonna put one of my own shirts in front of the
Oh, the feet.
feet of the bunk, so that when it moves, it has something to go underneath it, kind of like a fucking furniture coaster. Like the things you put underneath furniture to move it.
Yeah. You're putting that underneath the bed?
So you could slide the bed.
Gotcha. I follow. Totally.
So it's like one of those, immediately shoves a shirt or something underneath it before Artyom Foley puts it down, and is gonna go against the wall and just kind of use it to push it away from where they came out.
Totally.
And stand there and be like, can I quit yet? You're good. That is moved.
I'm assuming it just lifts now.
Yeah.
Is it like a hatch, or is it a plate?
It's like a plate. It's just like a loose chunk of flooring that can
Okay.
come up.
It lifts it up, moves it to the side.
Yeah. It's like a manhole cover. So that's what I'm trying to find. It's like going through a manhole cover, but it's in
Okay.
your room.
Nothing weird here.
Sits up at the waist. Just his shoulders sticking up out of the floor.
You fucking muppet!
It makes me think of Jumanji when they're stuck in the floorboards.
Oh my god. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Like dangling. If you look on the other side, it's just no.
he gets up, gets into the room, walks over, picks up his medical bag, walks into the bathroom, slams the door shut.
Oh, buddy.
You know, you think they'd
Dougie
let
kind
the
of
healer
scrambles
do
out
their
next.
job.
Whew. Well, that was an adventure. Man. Got that phone. Oh, no charge. Bogus.
He'll charge it. So he's gonna come challenge me for it. Because he knows you're doing this for me.
Not quite sure how you put that together, but okay. That's
Apparently people think we're going out.
weird.
From the bathroom. Ha!
That's all he says until he's interrupted.
Can I have the phone, please?
Sorry, what?
Can I have the phone, please?
Yes!
Oh, God! My heart.
Phone for you. I believe there's recompense.
Yes. Besides the information that I'm about to give you, and I'm gonna go through my wallet, and what I have, I hand to him.
Oh, Dougie gets paid.
Dougie gets paid, and Dougie also finds out that, Yeah, Kirk Freeman wants me to challenge him for his seat on student council for this phone.
He wants you to fight Leo?
That's what's gonna happen.
Man, that kid. He's got like a whole weird ground thing. This guy's basically impervious. Why does he want you to... Oh. It's your fucking needles, I bet.
The what?
The needle thing that you do. It fucks with people's brains or whatever, right?
Yeah, I can make them shut down or move in weird ways. And
Yeah.
disrupt
Huh. That Kirk's a
neurons
sly
can-
bastard. Esme, what are you up to?
She pokes her head out. Hey, Xander, you said you knew someone who knew our friend here. Could you get them to come pick her up? She really wants to go home.
I have a question. If I pick my phone up and I aim the camera at the pink-haired girl, does she actually show up since we can see her?
So, a couple of things. No, you get like some weird spirit orb blurry shit.
She's a stressed
But
out
also,
daycare worker.
As you look down at her, like if you look down in there at her, she's doing a fucking like hand over hand crawl through the space very slowly.
You're doing a really good job. Look, you're almost outside. Yeah, come on.
I
She
immediately
steps
send-
out and goes to offer like a hand to our now ghost friend.
Do I have the vice principal's number?
You would, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send a text urgently to the vice principal and go, it's gonna be very inappropriate, but I need you ASAP to come to room 666 of Sinclair Hall. We have an issue.
Okay.
And
you do not immediately get a response.
that's fine. And I'm gonna send emotes with it. That is an X and the robot head.
Mmm.
Huh. Okay.
And I'm immediately, as soon as we get them out of there, gonna point to the beanbag chair and go, temporary? For now?
Yeah, come
Till
on.
we find someone to... Oh.
This could be your beanbag for a little bit.
What
and
was
she's kinda
under
like-
our floor?
Her hands come out of that hole there, and like her hair is like blocking down in front of her face at this point, and she kind of like pulls herself up, and she looks up at the three of you, even though the fourth of you is in the bathroom at the moment. And you see these gentle blue eyes,
Oh no.
and there's just tears streaming down. And she seems smaller somehow now. And lighter. The room doesn't feel as cold. And she's starting to like fade.
Oh no.
And like yeah, she's just slowly smiling, and just it's getting harder and harder to see her.
In the bathroom, can't do anything.
Yeah, what do you do?
Hey. Ujoko, what's your name? I don't know how to say goodbye.
She kind of just smiles and says, I'm Ira. And she just kind of like steps towards the window. And like as she's putting her hand on it, like her hand is fading completely from view. And she just kind of turns and looks back. Thank you. And she's like half of her is gone at this point.
I send a text. Never mind.
Send a text.
It's Ira.
Xandra, I send a text Sinclair.
Yeah. This is their just preferred route of communication. It's so much better than actually talking to people. It's just like, never mind. Apparently it's Ira. And I send that in the text.
No response immediately.
That's fine.
Esme?
I think I've never seen Ghost leave, but she looks really happy, so
We let her out of the maze. How did she get stuck there?
do you remember who put you down there? She moves a little bit closer, like,
Ooh. Oh, what would she say? What would she say? Ooh. Fuck, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Blue dragon. And she's gone.
What?
She's just gone.
No, I'm being like, ooh, information!
Oh, yeah.
Dougie breaks the silence first. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Is Artyom okay?
I was just about to go find out,
Yeah.
can you find out what he found under our room? Can you check there before I move the bed
Yeah,
back?
no problem. Yeah, you get your friend. And Dougie, like, disappears under the floorboards.
Okay.
that's a
Oh, fucking, God, ow!
I
I'm
banded you
fine.
up as well. Okay.
I'm fine.
Sandra's gonna go over to the bathroom door and knock on it. Artyom,
Yes,
are you okay?
it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Would you please let someone who is trained in the medical arts to help you in this situation?
No.
I'll give you a lollipop.
No.
Esme kind of takes a position next to Xander by the door as well and is like, hey, are you upset at me? Are you upset at us? Did we do something wrong?
No. I just have to handle this one thing, and then I will be right out. Everything is fine. Just have to patch up quick, okay?
Are you gonna trust me?
Yes, I already do.
Then why won't you let me help?
Do you think she's gonna mess you up?
This is not trust thing. This is me thing. It is fine. I have it taken care of. And after like a half a beat.
Would you trust me to bandage you?
Yeah, sure, you wanna cut me up first?
No.
Christ.
I missed the
No.
point, didn't I?
What?
No, Dougie.
Nothing
No.
but knife play here!
Esme, no, wait!
What?
I'm not into that.
No, I sorry. I just meant like,
No, I don't want to hurt you. I just want to know if you would trust me to bandage you if necessary. That's
she like
why I thought they put me on the team with you guys, is to...
she like pokes on the door a little bit. It would make her feel better. You're gonna.
He was about to open the door.
Oh, ooh.
He opens the door,
Puts hand down.
and he's got like boxer's wraps all the way up to his elbows, and his gloves back on. It's fine. See?
But like,
We're ready to go.
but that's like her thing, and you won't let her do her thing. So it seems like you don't
It's
trust her.
It's not a her thing. It is a me thing.
That's what they always say. It's not you, it's me.
Well, can you wait? I don't know.
Sandra, please. This is very much me.
We want to know you better. What does that mean?
It means that I had to take care of something. It means that I need you to trust and accept me.
Do you trust that we'll accept you if you tell us?
No. And he walks past to go find the box.
Sandra, what could be so terrible that he thinks we wouldn't accept? He knows I was kept in a weird murder cult thing, and I see dead people, and what could be worse? That you both lie to each other all the time, so maybe if you give him some truth, he'll give you some too. She looks kind of dejected and just goes back towards the room a little bit.
You know what he's like, my father. And the insanity that he puts me through, and you see how... Hey, Artyom?
Yes?
How much do you love Maximum?
Gestures, too. I felt this was evident.
Quietly points at sheet.
I'm a bit of a fan. Dougie, pass the box.
Hang on, it's kind of stuck.
Hold the box then with hands.
It's wedged into a thing. I think it's attached to something.
Grab the box.
I swear to God. like you see his head kind of scooch back into view. I swear to God, RTM. Try.
Push his head back underneath. Grab the box.
I'm doing it.
Grabs him by the ankles and pulls.
I'm trying to think if you could. You go to grab his ankles, like, no, hang on. I need you to give me a coordination check. It is
Coordination?
arduous, -30.
What is happening? What is with this box?
Because you
No, I
tried to
think it's
grab his
Dougie's.
legs. This isn't about the box, this is about Dougie.
So close. No.
Okay, yeah, I know you're gonna try to grab my legs. It's the music thing. 1 second. And he's holding a box, and it is full of weird equipment. It's machinery, electronics. You're not really sure. Wires and shit. Well, how much you guys know about audio equipment?
Not much.
I might know something, like basic
'cause,
computer classes, or...
You guys have any reason somebody would be spying on you? Boomf. And he drops the box on the floor.
Pick up the box. I don't think so. Walks over. Puts in sink. Turns on the water.
I could have at least found out who was spying on us.
I would rather make sure that they cannot anymore. This is how you deal with Western spies!
You wanted a moment, and this is so perfect.
Xander, you get a text back. Wait, no. Who from? You get a text back from your father.
Oh.
It says, "Who the hell is Ira?" And that...
Did I text the wrong person?
I swear you didn't. No, I'll give you that much this week. You did not text the wrong person. And that, I think, is where we're gonna wrap this week's episode.
Wow. See what
Say
they're
hi
up
in
to.
their chat. They seem like good folks, and it's another LGBTQ plus D&D stream. So
Let's go raid our compatriots.
we're gonna do that.
Comrades!
Comrades, yes. Go and find good queer comrades in fight against a boring table. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Trying that one more time. I have been Fox. With me from afar has been,
Cake.
Conry.
Sandra Lee.
and we are be reminding you to remains the evil.